Now you to say, and no Baba credit, you know, for Quebec.
It's not per se or teso be percentage saying.
Oh, okay, 120 days where they're being conformed, perform a minute for Papa. What you made this one with the comedy or Mama? Me, why even my many papa, dear Jumamu, Afenyo bin Adomia, Committee and Camino Chrono, and Tibet now to me, Chrono watch Romo, because the Mania, make us a macaco gambling, on Quasole, Mama on Quasole, Ministers Ning on Quasole.
Into who saying you were in support of the betting tax one?
You to now you to say, and no Baba credit, you know, for Quebec.
It's not per se or teso be percentage saying.
Oh, what it is so?
Like betting tax no.
50% to Quantos and I be Kakura, no be and I won't stop. Oh, Ghana, yeah, hypocrite. Who probably now debate now, Yante. I'm who comes up about 2 pointer. I brought you a new. I will, but Crow me a hypocrite. I know maybe I need to one man by the Acoso. Ghana, I just talk on a less and young to cry. Opa the Martin Quack, about more. Yet Chaka was saying, Hapa, will be a corrupt to crow him. It's a dear ball man, a supply ball man, what the bar may pay. Dear more man, Mitri. Where I bomb you to know from SA youth. And then Opomo, the drain the Bob Tria, Quadanqua, Colabadi, Alon Tebaho. Come school for some more. Oh, Mamma, Papa, Muscas, from Frucao. Babette, it won't be Cabet. It's no one, Nanti, and Ojina, no patch or say, or being fun coffee free. Sabi nipa na opa na chakwa tena mu nipa na tap oye eti sa sika ni na no obi be ma ne ba sika se fa ko school no de ase ne boto wo de betwa bet free education ye ebi mu wo ho a omo betini atua what you say free education no ebi mu wo ho
enti make a sanitary pad
make wasem wo say free education obi wo ho betini atua ma ne ba enti o so mutia na pad obi ntimi nto ma ne ba pad ne boy say 18 cedis me o ma masses me first one 25 years every month be am to obi ade. And this will be able to be square. We common parliament. Now, their partner out on man who top partner more. And man so I can wear free education. A come money, but pardon, man, one out of my home.
I say, man,
I don't know why my man so. I don't know why my man, who. Mummy can come out of part 18 cities. You are mamma,
ain't 120 days social contract. No,
medium in Docuno, a good 5 city. Dokuno egusi jina 5 cedi lag bell akona nim and now we are ball aketwa bi ba omo ba so omo be fa omo je 10 cedis and 15 cedis yamfa ball 5 cedis yamfa ball 5 cedis aso salman na wo kaye cement ayasan ete Ghana na ete Ghana ni na so kaye and cement 1.3 we committees ya watetete no emru ministers no committee no omo ko city omo nya allowance committee bi awati bi aso omo ko city omo nya allowance nti emru ministers no aburo also be 24-hour economy obey 3 shift say me driver ni a me pon me koba me fama me nuanu ono so nto aso so ati ase oba ese ya fan krofo adwuma mu ti san krofo no be yi om free adwuma mu no 24-hour economy no om de om nya Ghana fo adwuma ben ana oba bi afa san krofo ben na free odom be sa 24-hour economy no kan okura ma ye ho okuro wi mu
mate wase oba ye ka 120 day
what ase enti media mi hu.
We are currently at the Forestry Commission depot here in Kumasi, close to the Ahonjo roundabout here in Kumasi. Now, this place is where they have parked seized excavators from Galamsey sites. Recently, if you realize, there have been some illegal mining activities within the Ashanti region, the Western region, and beyond, forests within those areas. In the Ashanti region, we're talking about the Jimira and the Afenyo shelter belt areas. Many of these excavators are from that particular site, and they've been placed properly within the custody of the Forestry Commission. So this is the Forestry Commission depot where they've been kept. Now, today we had information that there has been an order for these excavators to be released, all of them. And so, as you can see, they've been marked. And these are exhibits. So you can see EX03 exhibits that are ready to be used for court procedures, legal action against people who have been mining illegally. Now, this morning we got information that the excavators have been ordered to be released. To who? we do not know. To which location, we do not know. And so as of this morning, as about an hour ago, 5 of them were sent on low beds out of this vicinity, out of the custody of the Forestry Commission, and sent out. In fact, when I got this call, I spoke with quite a number of officials, and that informed my first post. And now it's not clear whether it was which authority within the region really released the equipment. 5 of them left this vicinity, and as we speak, another order, after we got to know of it, and we started pushing the strings, and we started questioning authority why these excavators are being released. To who are they being released? Why are they being released? Why are excavators meant for prosecution being released and sent out of the custody of the Forestry Commission without due process? And that is where we started getting information that there's been a counter order that the excavators be brought back into the custody of the Forestry Commission. So as we speak, you can see the low beds. They've brought back 4 of the excavators. We are left with 1 of the excavators to be brought back to the custody of the Forestry Commission. We have found out from the Forestry Commission officials who were here, the regional security liaison officer was here himself, according to them, and he supervised for them to be loaded. And so we do not know who gave the orders. At least we have an inclination, and at the appropriate time when we've been able to cross-check and confirm, we'll put that out. And so currently, that is what we have.
Okay, your lunch here, we chapad. Hey, that's a cross on your sword. Hey, gather for me more. Share, and that's you this time around. Share. There's a pardon in here tomorrow move by force. When you grab it, share. Mahama. You're talking also no offer. I was for video, Miss Moon Shamanisi. What big video be a Shamanisi, and I moments 3. Hey, can I be there? You go when you must do, Mahama. We any must papa, waste of money. Just say, I told the mamma go watch a look and go for the home. Yeah, twattles, remember, and I thought, hey, you're done. There, my rubber father, the way the yay, Mama. Just say, oh, Helmo crack.
I'll give it to my sister.
How do you use the passport?
I'll give it to my mother.
How about you?
I'll give it to my sister.
I'll go to play ball.
I'll give it to my sister.
How do you use the passport?
I'll give it to my mother.
How about you?
I'll give it to my sister.
I'll go to play ball. Play ball.
I'll give twice.
How do you use the passport?
I'll give it to my sister.
How do you use the passport?
I'll give it to my mother.
How about you?
I'll give it to my sister.
I'll go to play ball.
I'll give to my sister.
This can be the bribe. But we more than the 2 on. Now you're one in Quantan and Namijano. Which means quiet mama buy my abem now my can't say your friend will have when I wear a technical advisor to run the abbey. What do you mean? How? What do you so happy? Now what project man they are comment people ni? Obeka se many akwasia. Some akokwa ma Dormaahene ba na wonu anya adwuma ye. We Ghana for buy but NDC for buy. Sanity. Say for na me I for comment this ni foforo.
Adaya, who catch me say, me price was through. No will be our cotadia. Me na my price.
My low price.
Who na also have
Pen on person.
And I mean, yes.
Pen on person.
Someone on him, say before no muska. You mean be. And me, Sajuma way, so my family, Obi and Yadumano.
Oh, yeah.
Now, don't you have one that pen on cut now? When you inquire any person, I have house and Yenya, Satumia, Yajeff, Kokoteka from Samoa, Yayatimia, Tumia, who we are say, they may partners, the idea, the price no so. Now, who rob, maybe found crowd. What do you mean? I'm telling you, I'm not going to jump this time around because this time, oh, you didn't go for me, walk on, Mudi, and you may be did Diago. Me, Sajumano Semenya Diana. Joe Force, you will be yet. And not Joe Force, you are by me. And I can't employ this youth.
And one
because I'm more brave from her. Joe Force, you can't employ MPP youth. I'm not your MP. Some MP one on me, the Duma Quacom MPP, no MPP, why yet, or we are somebody the mini matter say, Quasia crab, crowd, Obeka na mina kwasia.
Obeka woni.
Okwa okuye. Okra me on kasebi. Enfa sebi nche ho.
Yenkwe.
Me dona me say me yesen ka me ko president ho.
Na botre.
When you president asem. I will fight it in the street.
And to talk to
I'm not talking to anybody. This is my platform. You see avo kodie ofa owa on the kosro no ne kokon. This is a platform that I think I can vent my problems, my plights.
Yes.
Election. For so e buy nipa nya 2 million and the World Bank this car buy dey kwakọ adwuma no. Who can say I buy that another person? I buy that another person. I buy ya. I don't buy that one time one year jumano. Yeah, come and show me cry say you're forcing. I do want the man in your way to me. I'm a cat to 3 dear. Acquire cat. Don't you think, sir? What is your money say command no? It's going to be incompetence that will push it. What do you mean? No, we have to fight everything in the streets. And that's how we need. Yeah, the Subon Koto, Dormaahene, Kunano. No, you're very innocent. Only me said that a persuadie ma penifo frère Randy name me ankasa me frère Randy. He told me sir, he had come and met the process ongoing. It mean frère wa ha, me frère wa mfa. Who the hell is he? Who? And you say me kwa kobo krono. Adwuma na aba e na da ho. MPP no any party me. Aduma wo de man no wantimi anye. Ama wo ankasa kokobod mo makoye internal audit. Audit na mo ye no e che se wantimi anye.
Ti dem bio.
Na wo mi maba. The way me bring moja ni aduma. Enti na me from aduma ni ago. E na me aduma ni so boni.
Atafu wa beji ka wo ti me.
Me say me ni aduma ni so boni. Me mpacho say nyam aduma. What ma say? E na me yam aduma. Ana me ma ya friend say me sika kakra aka me botom ohani wa ya jeji ntobo na ye akoye bidding na me first 100,000 na me mama me 2 lots per na me pe ade ne ye 9 lots ne ye hu adwuma ade ne ye 9 ana me say udi ma me 2 pe because anu ye sika beso anu ne ye sika beso ana me baaye maji me fel so ye adwuma wo wie ya we say Joe Forcing. Now Joe Forcing no one MPP for sika wanya no. What did they behind this is a campaign. That is what you crowd but who answer say sika na list to akwaje no. Grassroots fund or dey kwa komo.
Okay, abusia me cheche obi bia me girisa no pay wo ho ye awia anwumre ba bia otimi nka owia se afa na nyina me chia ho. Me girisa ompombo ko de. And yatena si ensem bebre ni ebedi hu nkomo ha say it is stay here na ekachire tiefo ni afoforo nyina se yatena si ono so mra na ne dia wo no obitie wi ano no so de ne chefa so aba enne ensem bebre ni guapono so I had the reason so eso I she na baby obia no ya no waka say obe like video no we are live on Facebook and after YouTube baby out even can on Mr. obe follow a channel no and also be subscribe to the channel. Na wa share. Obetimi drop or comments so na afi wo so aba be ka ho bi. Na yedi nkomo yi ebreso a ye bia homa no tom. Na won so do wadwenkyere ade aba. Ye frem ode share ba, wo mo akwa ba. abusafo me chia mu nyina ba bia all out no tene I'm commentary position yan chia manfo eno ya chia mu kafra Saraboache wa say saso na amamehwe yes Asante Godfred wono so ha and afei oyiwa me chia pa oyiwa wa ban de 120 days and some na just say mo de abejaye 120 days in some de abusu just say mu hu kotokurokura na mo de kora ehuram mami chia ankama kofi yes ena mami chia aso ayi wa ha Monica Konadu so wa ha say aha na afei brown smile me chia pa brown smile baby obi a me chia all the best yi Godfred yeboa ampofo me chia saso na me chia Ernest me hu Ernest wa say akoso atobra ano akwasi atobra me hu no wa say ena set aboaje mensa mami hwe me tenten so pa ke me hu pa ke wa say anoden ayi Ernest ajeman so wa ha aha Kofi Ankama yes Ankama so ha say ana Achigoro udini ya medepa Achigoro so ha say anoden and then some wo pa ti ya no wa hye bomodin akokro mutino osoro say no so na like wa umia odi ewia no ano afei obetimi a hye group bia umbia share tum we ye Ghana sem afi we be ka kanfo asem so ho anti obi ansa be ka ne de wa wonya kan ni we ye ka Ghana sem political scamming ene ye chiri mu akire wo eni ma bi ho media no de sie so ho anti bia na bloggers no wo muntimi enye de ye ne nkire so ho ene ntina ye ba ye time no say ye tenase ye chechensem a bloggers be brentimi nye sa nkire so ho wo mu de ne ye twetwetwa bi sie ne ya na wo mu de ha wo mu de enu adabi eti o de wono ye ka Ghana sem se Ghana de ne hia wa stay here like ne share so ho o share man nkoto Ghana fo no wa ho ena afi ye wi ye ka kanfo asem so a wo de TB na ye obete ase why ti Asantefo asem so ne ye ka TB na wa hu no panisi de oni obi no obi kire enti na a full package so ne ye no wa ha no a full package bi bia bi won sabe kan bi wa ha sei mamehwa ase ya twene boaten mechi Aristo or ha say Aristo mecha Mercy A Gold one so ha na ya FB ya FB party eke so bright Monica Kune Frank Jane and now one people mamu nyina akwapa ye frem ode share ba mami ncha commentary position for nyina ano dene and then some Ghana for din komo and 120 days of John Dramani Mahama Bosukena Gonja Mafia aka Ujamfuno watenase Mama Lodi edofo Mama Lodi Misbe Adamfo guess no so Adamfo no Tracy Boache body bestie Najagezi ewofa no Baduko bia konta so no eti na chese ne yakue ni anti Sherry wa hasei mo mama bosu kena fans mo na fans bosu kena wo ho de Mahama is a hope nanso dum so na mu anodene ayi nanabra so ha say na unheard films or has was say Mahama got 120 problems but Ghana and see anything yet now. Yes, old kojo old was saying or no ye amount for chenya ma edinim die ba no also watch pampers yate enungwase aban awo konadu awo no adwoa konadu and the commentary position esa me chia obia Isaac Owusu me chia part AK or ha say eno maintain can Doris Affair, ladies and gentlemen, Proud Africa was your commentary position. Don D'Agostino, Black Soul away, Black Soul Mamintonka, and I feel Mammy Fusiaso was say, Doris Affair was say, resetting noir, Womobua, won't reset here. Till we know we need rather what to say overhauling or sad how to be clear can't do it when you overhauling. Poda Sabre wa say nanabra was say just and it's 120 days chopam person mamrantie enkoda sabiem wo mo aguran kan so mo di na Mahama penso ene yehunu sade bi you ko be was achiwade e boman ha dwen nanso so ni nyina ye amanyosem a ye de dada nkoda na ye twatoro ene na man ya beduru ba bi edu te eye nguase a sem a ha dwen a se Ghana fo nyina ye kasa ti asase boso kina o ha se Gonja Mafia aka Misbe Adamfo meba
I want all of you to raise the pieces that you have, and we'll all shout a big hooray to mark this. Are we all ready? I can't hear you. Are we all ready? So together, as a family and as a people, we start the countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. We're very grateful to Your Excellency. We're grateful to you, Your Royal Majesty King Takite Kutru II, and now they'll go over to take their.
2025. Omampani a yenya no Africa. On the otam a ma pad won sanitary pad no tunam dream no waso na edana pampem no yachi and that say and it is where one in town. We busy now, a busy da. For the first time, Bosuki na we minima the crown was sharing pardon Hosano. Not me mentiasi, pardon no show Hosano a day. Mentiasi, Papay Boko dear. So was a shepherd and also a shepherd and also Senwa Kai BB, name me the way no koya. I'm a faristo, Papa, Mufanko. Or the reset is not the action. Or yes, one was in the Yaka home. Was it can have a kunipa? Was it can have a kunipa? Or to pardon also, or to know so. I'm here. Yes, it was also two part now. So we had it. Now, Mahama no a goalkeeper na. Oh yeah, Bosuke now we are no a goalkeeper. What they had so when you. What is Mahama or a goalkeeper? What is also or a goalkeeper? It will no 120 days and only maybe an each on I Bosuke na. I Selina Aquapa and if you ponko another day. My Patricia me chapa Doris of more fire. Cynthia Frimpon ija dem and I Millicent or say SCB where ye 120 days was say my name Bosuke na say min kanchira mo say or no or sini bose ayini wa ye pipia wa ye nyina was we was it the mo amocheche madwe wo wie pipia was say social contract no finito was it finito de mbeka bia wonte was it wono mo no mo se de wonye hwe so wa ye nyina finito boss can na account stay here would like video na share why drop your comments and memo at nsem nyina wa ha say and seven nyina betin nyina wa ha boss can na say momo say won was say bibia mo ka bia won wa ye mo na ase mo pese mo hu se mo ase mo hyeda mo nya hu de wa ye no. Right, was again a kunipa. Was it bibia where we was it bibia where we bibia anti what one I say 1 year and was say 120 days social contract. Let me state clearly we made promises and we have kept them, period. And Bosuke na ne kasa nyama na make kampacho was say 120 days social contract. Let me state clearly. We made promises and we have kept them, period. Bosuke na jump Dormaahene Mahama. And he mono was say momo se moso wonya hwea 26 nyina waye. And Bosuke na no workers and he be you just answer. Na yan shase ohun. Yan shase afi emsa manfo like kakra. And notification echo. Yenuan mo bia shase join ye. Na notification en kontia na omonya hu ye. Eti wo na wo like ya ohun. Na yenuan be nya notification na afi no so ba omo so. Doris Asanteman so unity. Daniel Opoku o ha se oyiwa wa ba we afi we magua ni mu ase pa. Enti yen shase. Na dia semwa dia na aba me do ko Vatican ho na omu yi pope ho na pope no omu yi na me pese me yen kasem kakra na me hu video bi na me pese me no nyina yen share sa video no ukọ Vatican na won say abakwasem the Roman Empire at first na ye Roman Empire and be done Roman Catholic Church so na womu no when it comes to wiase to me womu konka womu so be konka said the asante konka na bi ti womu konka that time womu konka the Greece for no na Greek na Greece no Roman be konka womu because na Persia ho Macedonia baye and a Greek be konka and say wiase to me ni this was but asema me no kan nyabotre pa e be boa ma bibifo no a yeah na me ya ye ka mamre ne amane se bibi ni be hu no ho yi asema me be ka kire wo de asi wo Vatican no nti unse na Persia won no mo ho na Macedonia be konka wo mo na Greece fo no so be konka Macedonia we ni early centuries no abre dynasty ni de no the Akania fo ne the baby and them frɛ ho Egypt Misraim fo ne Kush ne de tete no Africa bibi nipa nyina hyase ne ho ne mom political power ne empires hyase na make empires unti empire ne hyase no bi ni Macedonia Persia Empire Macedonia and afi Greece and Roman Empire and almost be defeated to Roma for no and be 20th century woman be empire will be defeated woman bio henti wocha woman said almost defeated Greeks for no be take over Europe nyina ba bia ne fra ho Europe no me pesa wote ase se Europe nkuro no te se nkuro nyina te se ebi te se mampon joso dwaben be kwai sa te se tachiman nkranza te se doma sa na Europe nkuro nyina te mema bibia de civil nti omo ene no te se sa ta de state na ho no even nkuro no bi kura wo yen ye ho no esoso chen Europe nkuro no bebre ba on say omo smart na omo de no yabusua sa se de ne yeso yabusua na wo na omo de omo hunu nyansa no omo dane ne wo man na ye de ye se ye be ye wo man no na ye wiri fi ho no mbe se ye de no nti on say ya ne ka se sante wo aman ko be se 70 na hye na se obi se o da bi na wo man de wo be de ne Germany ai penya no kure omo kuro no nso sa omo nyina te se ye kuro nsa bi eti omo de no nti na omo bobohye France ni Netherlands ni Germany ni Belgium ni the same setting pepepepe said the ye won Africa pepepepe eti Roma no ne konkai from the ogif too many free Greece for them and oka Greece for the share from no be di so and o konkai into one fight pepre and o ko wiase ba bia no de ne parish into omo wie no mba e to Africa to Roma for no omo ne nkofo di kan Africa omo ene di kai from missionaries omo ne di kan eno mo soma soldier for buy no mo do mo religion nyina buy eno mo be share ya dwenem no mo destroy ene ma bebre anyway now make sure to me pa bibia wo ye bia no wo de tai mental slavery wo low esteem and I also bibia your time I will show you video here in Vatican so until Roma for na control we ase ache until 20th century 21st century obi an konka wo mo ne soft power womumie no Roma no ai ne no obe Italy na Europe nyina no odi wo so no omo tetete wo ho ana ebeye countries ebeye states na ebeye countries na emu na ewo America na Britain woni Britain for no omo na nanum nyina free Germany Britain for no omo din ye from Windsor British monarchy ye friend Windsor empacho mo am UK ni say yes munimwa wa woni bia Britain for no Queen Elizabeth asefo nyina ye Windsor wo mo free the no baby na mo from Frankfurt no wo baby mo free Frankfurt wo ma se no sa no ho no na nanu free nti wo mo nyina ye Windsor no free Germany nti etina Queen Elizabeth ye bo mo nka se Windsor yes Windsor wo mo mana ne no ba and wo ma establish a kingdom but and ye den no mo dey establish a kingdom but wo ma se free Germany number be am from Frankfurt and hono massively now wo mo ye no mum ye no tete ya anti ohwema the Roman for no we Papal city which is the empire than kura Italy wo mo ye no ne Britain e kabo no mo America ntina okọ America most of so-called America for wo na omase for do na free Italy most of Americans no wo mo do no a de wo se wo ye me na me American wo bo ne na free Italy minimum bi akura minimum Nancy Pelosi ne ofri Italy Nancy Pelosi a we no speaker no wo mo dodo na afri Italy yes dodo no a ho no mo fi yes amanfo conf yeah Windsor that's right yes Aristo say yes enti wo ma se no nti sa no mo ye no mo kikire nti wo mo na wo America nti America no unse yen hye na obi ono se media me America da obi a wa bi ofi se wani anya de no mo se Columbus wo no sa ofri Italy ho so ho eno mo nyina ye no mo se ma kikira me wa discover crew now discover be say there's something there one said there's two words cover and discover so there's something was cover already and now so what discover so means there's some ne crew bi wo hodada so ho ne crew bi wo hodada na so what discover enti one say science always discover means something was there. It will discover and just all your original. Debbie. When your original means there's something originated before you came to a discover. And into now, woman musuya history ni no challenge Christopher Columbus say woboa wo mechichira America wo buy na America for no enipa wo hodada. Ntina besi na before be kura nyi ntum say eye wo slaves nko an ba America na before be to kwan dada. Ntina wo so called red Indians. Indians na nye India na eye kasa na da ye wo South Asia na da bi India no e wase. Ye wo nipa bi omo wo saa be bi na ye America yi e ho da no mo ho dada. Now yanko anim. Eti Italy for ya ene ho na ye wo hwe wiase a map so obehu Vatican City no a. Wo mo wo ade bi friend tradition. Na wo mo na eno saa tradition no mo di wiase nyina so. Saa tradition no eno mo di wiase nyina so. Now onyine no eno dane no religion. The tradition and the culture no o colonizing the park no and o done in religion but I the tradition a won konya ho tienie sa tradition no wo bibini no okura bi dada fi se nipa nyina originate from Mesopotamia nipa nyina Africa Kush so almost say mo kan nipa ase a won science for no say nipa nyina ase free baby na continent different Africa no eti wo bibini no wo hobi na free eni nyina migrate enti wo nyina nananom wo nim eti wono no culture no wonim ontontwene ba opeso onse ye mutete obi aye ne de eti obi a ayi oyi wase am a woman oyi wa we oyo ba ho pia enti Jamaican wo no ewo sa Italy ho no wo sa the same traditional wo bi no mo kuta bi ba wa polish ne de no ena wa change no ena wo ma ne din ena wo de abaka cha so wo de ne nye now womu yi pope sesi ya me no kase wo na pope yi omu yi omu dini sese Ghana ni ba ko omu efe no Peter Apia Texan na Spain ni ba ko Filipino ni ba ko na Hungary ni ba ko na omu wo Italy ni ba ko na omu wo France ni ba ko na omu wo America ni ba ko na omu wo Malta ni ba ko now ade omu yewe no enam se wo mo no omu protect omu skin color se wo pe se wo mpo omu protect omu skin color en kon omu ya asantefo asante means war mu no everything they are doing is asante but you tini pa everything they are doing is about war and the war no enye ni nyina na yetuo ni sekan yo de omu timi ba see mental war obetimi ati gwadwere de ntokwa bebo wadwere mu nimdie mu eti we will not protect legacy. Now, yeah, say Ghana for we say appear tax in bit more be pope. But point and say, on bet more the pope no, but a be a bechepa a beche. Nina say, one say and crofo we mono, they always make sure to protect their skin color. A dear mom we so called white supremacy. Omo de kwabonte kodi ni paso. Now, Yemra has say, me ohona mi hu sa de we. Omo to aba no anadwo. Ena me hu sa de we se hwe womo ye no womo se Roma afo no wonhyehye bi se so womo to aba no a cardinal afo no kohyia no womo to aba no a obo wan se ye gya nwusie black na abasoro na kire o se womo ntimi nyi pope ai tie nie pacho tie nie pa wo wi atsia wade womo ye no nwusie black be pie soro na abrofo womo ye wild ba bibini ya me ya nya abotre bibini wo ho emma bruni de wa kire men tie ni nyina hwade wa ha wo hwade.
There's smoke.
Yes,
smoke.
there it is. There it is.
There's black smoke.
There it is.
There's black smoke.
There it is.
We have black smoke billowing out of the chimney. We don't have any bells. We have black smoke. There is no decision tonight on who will be the next pope.
Right. So smoke no almost say as say tuntum na ba bonten no omuntimi nya pope yate. Na no na me sa akɔhwɛ na me se na ne de na mo munya pope no. Nti omusa wa another one. Se fita ni pie de a ene omunya pope. Ai fita ni pie a omunya pope. Enu ntra me ka kyerɛ o se enya ebeye din pass nkrofo obema bibini obema nipa tuntum okɔ tuntum because wo mo na beto ye di se ye tuntum no mo ye fita. Now, yen hwa de wa ha sei. Wo bibini no, wa say wa dwene ka cho se obi bia wo bia anye. Hwe sesi ame no ka say report ayeba ne say even though say enye official but be ma ya wo dem finfin hwe we no o mo se we na wa wi ni kokko ya wo dem finfin wona asese no aba no wa wi ni ye twan wo mo but ma me nkyere wa de wa ha sei. Hwe sa video we mu. Bibini no a wo say o da bia ne bibia anye ne nananam ye nkurasefo no kosku kakra che se bibia no ye nkurasese ma no ye ha se ye wo culture ye soa ye nanam but nkrofo e ka kire ye se ase ye ninti no mo so bia kosku ase ade na mo soa mo nanam ade na waso hwe popi hwe se o maso no de hwa eti meba point ne say mentiase say bibini atena se ma da bia no ni bibia anye ma no da bia ni bibia anye so ho enso ede na pope ni afede hwe enipa na si ono kwado sesi gold akonya so ena enipa soa no but bibini timi ko school tena kroma ka kire say ne nananom aye so mo ye primitive adentine ye sese de so nipa but wo tumi a wo tumi chankrofo we mu Epese me kasam ne kire odi nti a wasoro odua so a ye ka hwe bibini nti ase okosku kakra bi pe na nadwena sei wo tumi kya wo mu ade na wo mu yaso ano onse yaso ano onse wo culture bi a wo protect na wo se o ma won se no onse won tontwene da onse wo ti gold so a yaso ano esu bibini ne yaso ne nana obeka na adwea kire ne said enya ni tie me nte bibini de ne nte ena oswa una na ade na waswa nipa tese na ni atento onte ase bibini tese na bibia na ni ate ena ade na waswa nipa mentese ade na bibini broni waswa ne culture no o preserve ne culture mama take commentary we ne tie commentary we tie ha sei wo de tie ne tie se tradition e wo babia.
We're watching the rooftop of the Sistine Chapel just behind us, waiting for news of a new pope. And just before 6 a.m. Eastern, after 2 morning votes, it was black smoke once again, signaling that cardinals inside are still deliberating over the identity of the next supreme pontiff.
And the selection of a new pope is rich in tradition, and so are the outfits the newly elected leader of the Catholic Church wears. We wanted to know more about those papal vestments, the Pope's official attire, so we visited 2 family-run tailors who have been making the cassocks for a long time. And now they're waiting in anticipation for a new Pope to emerge, not just to learn who will be the new pontiff, but also to see if their garment is worn.
On say, Bibini, media pesa be catch on say, Ubi bien who has money your ferry, Jaisadiano. So nananom soa obi a wo soa yesoa na wo yesoa na enchese wo yekurasini da emo obi a na da o yesoa yetimi popofo no se wo yesoa wo mo na so bibini ne de okone ne nananom ye bibia ye ne tan nanom popu yi wuye kohwe a lot of traditional eniema rituals omo ye amamre ni amane a omo ye no ho enso obi te Ghana ka kire wo se sene nananu twa odwan ni aboa eye bone enso pope no mi ka sa nipa ni Romani nanu pope wuye no hwe ni enwan ni moja omo twaye emoja ni ntina mintimi show bi nkire wo no ba ko YouTube obo hu bi ye de saade ye nyini ema ye bibia ye tan ye wia ese ye pese ye chichiri kuro ye kodi kopem so no mu anye antuma ni asan be ye chi obi ko school kakra bi otimi ka kire ne nanam se ewiase kra de ne yeso nipa enso broni no wo se wadwene ne krom culture wonto ntwene da onto ne culture ntwene da wo onto ne culture ntwene da because onim se eno ne de or protect no preserve no etibesi ne from longer years and crofo we yes I did omonto ntwene da yeswa nipa yeswa akunya so ne asoa no enso nipa ne ba menhia na wate se asoa obi oso wako school na ne abie oso wako school na ne abie nti ade ne yasoa nipa wonte ase so onte ase where to a wise enough yakue no kakra we want your microphone no say on beti ase na nyesa kuro bia no betima kyekere because bibini no yase na dwen no ma se no eti nya ade a bibini betima kyekere bibia je se waje ne ho atom enye se benya mane eti we ye a teaser ne afuto kakra ye de ma yenua no se yesere mo amani afie na mwanyine no mode bia ye ka ba mo made ma mo nte ase emprema oban kanche se wo no ya kani wo no amamre ni se na wote tietia so waye boni ente ase da yo wote ase a obedu dokno kwa otu anu ni sikanche Vatican fo no a country within a country na ya tena se no ma se ya dwen a wo ka de wonu ase wonte ase ama ne adifo akohwefo na abtu atese wo man nim adifo akohwefo na di nipa na dwene di agro enso nkomhya mo hye nyina no enso wo man problem da bia ye nkomhya wo Ghana ho no a enso wo hwe eno mo bu nipa ne faso bibini bibia ye ne time bini bibia nya ni wiase oba bibia nye where to a wise now your friend what this year ba eti ye nhwe say omo the confirmation be ba say I mean the wawini ye ntwen omo ade omo report be ba bonten right yankwe no hide the reason so your friend what this year ba Proud Africa was say afei yankwe no yenye sa story we mo kai sa mami oda hai your friend Joyce Bawa mami your friend Joyce Bawa some cars are kwa we so your friend say Aduboahen na papa say nanko mpeso be breaki sa silence we na se ne omo peso omo kire say ase onu nko na ye sika bia ba ne nsam de ene obekire omo asika ne bia kodi omo ho now was it Ghana sika ne say 5,135,000 allegedly paid to the special aid of the president and the president-elect. One president-elect, Dormaahene Mahama. Now, lady, your friend Joyce Buntari Bawa, Mahama cousin, no. To say no, one class one year vice president too. Say 1 year deal any just any TV. Now, Sasa mi buy net chini pass na ye den na Aduboahen walk kan semin. Ena Aduboahen and lawyers appear bonten say adwuma na wo ye no as security agent expert no ensam bi wo ha wontimi nka bonten eni tina waye din na so mo pushi ni dia eni oba be cheche obi asika ni bia kono ho bia no mo se eni asam na nya yeka o se se mo pushi mi dia eni me ba be chirechirem obi asika ni bia kono ho bia me ba be chirechirem ena o ma release sa ade we se enye ono nko a ena sa sika no odiye na eyade a ochiche sika no edima eyade a security code ewo a aban no obia no enim sa de we se enye wono ne di sika no etihwe Aduboahen se de wo say 5.1 million of the money they claim have stolen was disbursed to the special aid of President Mahama when he was elected as president in line with national security protocols and procedures. Pachotiu, Papal wa Mahama church member. Wani Mahama nyina ne kwa sorry back Assemblies of God. Enna osi national security wono a saa adwuma ne de ama no omo wo procedure bi ho. Eti President Mahama ba yi omo cheche sika no saa over 5 million Ghana cedi no ema obi abi. In fact, Mahama edi ni nya sika no onya bi. Oso de kusi ne so ena wo mo kan highway ni so a na 120 days and sembe brebe pie. Now yɛnhwɛ the breakdown no ɛwɔ Joyce Bawa any President Mahama. Now ɛno nie sika no nyina no wɔse 49 million Ghana cedi breakdown expenses of national NSB boss, yes, names beneficiaries yenkoi eti ono number 1 5 million 9 million 537,000 paid to ISC Holdings sika no nkyere mu nie. Number 2 6 million 690 no sky dia so Ghana sika no say no 6 million 900,000 sika no so 6,900,000 wow sky modu disbursed to national stability and counter terrorism if efforts it was cheche sika no mo sika no ekodi ni ho no what cheche because on na boss nti baby sika no ko no cheche. Number 3 ahaso ye 960,000 Ghana cedi to MPs on the Defense and Interior Committee. Pachotieni we ahaso so MPs dina bem 960,000 Ghana cedi to MPs on the Defense and Interior Committee. Asemwe de just me say menya ayiwa ha. Asem na no den. I'm here there. Meba. I'm here there. I'm here there. Afi yanko ha say so. Yanko ha. O say aso so I'm here say no menya honorable me pese me urade. I asked him, I'm here, so honorable from the Koya, I'm Musan Asem. Afi, Shahase, or say 8.3 million to an opposition party. Really? Or say an opposition party to support elections results coalition. 81 and opposition party, no, the NDC, Pajotieni pa. Ghana. Oh, okay. Number 5. 5,135,000 allegedly paid to special aid of President-elect. President-elect allegedly. Sister Yefrano. Joyce Bawa. Really? Wow. According to report, Aduboahen. Sika no enyo no nkwa ne di no ma cheche sika na wona so obiaso. In fact, the president aid mami so na yenim so president aid, so we a matter of urgency. Say John Mahama fi say Asamu Aduboahen ka no onim ho bia, they should come out now. Say President Mahama fi say Aduboahen Asamu de abatu dwai woni na attorney general, they should come out now to clear their names, because God, they chop our money. It's in a so to say, Obi ye choka ti namutedi ne peja obekane no asem. It is says sika kakraka nyina no. Say President Mahama, according to the omokan, according unu offers ne ho. 5 million Ghana cedi. Moaje. Wow. Na sase mean asemu a Ghana fo no adwa yie pa na omuti hu nkoma ase yentimi ntena se emasa asemu nkoso ne ba de say ya na MPP fo no Ghana fo ehwe monim say you should come out early as possible to claim or to distance yourself, say, because oko Parliament Defense Committee no MPP fo so was be. Now you should come out to let Ghanaians know, say sikane bayana sama na in line with national security policy. Womra kwa so say mo chiche sa sikane ma mo ho ana na adwuma mo de ye no mo betimi account for ana enya sa. It is a mo yenhwe MPs ni de ne say MPs on Defense and Interior Committee 960,000 Ghana cedi. 960,000 Ghana cedi. Almost a million Ghana cedi. Ghana ninya o millionaire. Wow. Na saa sika wam nyina timi akọ gudia. MPP fwe. Ghana fo no say mo na mbetimi abeka de wom. Se mo ameka sisem. Esisem MPP fo no beka de saa asem wom sa mpase saa sika we kọ saa members ne ho. Anya saa ade anu ngwase beba. Yentie yenuan why analysis about saa de wi ne yentie wo mo nyina call for the MPP leadership ne say they should come out no mbe clear omudi because we ye Ghana sika no mo to ye pa 49 million Ghana cedi enye sika ketwa me ba sisi a
thousands millions of Ghanaian youth yet unborn and those born today alive near Didi Agrono. And I'm hoping and praying as I may say, we MPP ni, we NDC, now we have opportunity to speak on this. Speak as a Ghanaian.
And now, man,
and I'm praying, say, these critical questions, legal and governance questions are Richard the last guy asked, will be answered in all honesty and in truth. Now, how many with you? After 2 days, and what the Benya could do about this is why I have always been saying, there are some people around the Tabaumia, Papa, do away with them. Hey, there are some people around you, they just see you as a cash cow. Now, me see Lucy and Eddie. Yamina and Adumo.
Mr. Denyami Beye Biai.
Yamina Buano. And if we don't get things right, and yet can the Japan and yet Baumiasem, it can even be Nanado and as a J. Ekofo. If the MPP do not sit down and act right and get the right people to entrust some responsibilities into their care, we should forget it.
Say. As a man,
and can the credibility when Anado started in 1996, you could see people around him whose ultimate wish was to see Anado as a president. That Anado leads the MPP and bring the party to power. Even though not party in power, they will take advantage. But they were more interested in winning power than satisfying themselves first. But an idea, there are a lot of people around the Tabaumia. Papa Nyanda no Mudo. They think it's an opportunity they have gotten to make money.
And no as a party could have share.
Any tree about could be crowd or no dear.
Any bottom.
And you know, bro, what on it? You see, Obi Betima trade party simple. Obi Betima trade, Obi Betima sell it out simple. And so the leader that we are going to choose tomorrow for the NPP, from polling station to electoral area coordinators, constituency, region, and national.
Interesting times. Hey, on my way, party. Just a chrono, hey, we are so kuma chrono, nice washing ye pow. It is a kind of gusano. It will man sikan it me good, just say, if you gusa. Hey, Nanti, and this if we crown on my bay gigi, just a debian or katakata near my soul, because almost supporters didn't be some questions. Go said the Sikano, if you go say. Now we must the book at a big compass on Aquana and Quakana Notum and Anya ye na peja. Anya ye. And Comoko ye book at a bia catano so. One tiasie. It is the leadership of the MPP party. When you buy some baby one, esese mu beyi mu ho ano nya saa ye be soja agumo so ye be soja serious e de agumo so. I'm telling you. And this is Joyce Bawa. One in the president John Mahama bread to say they should come out to clear their names because it's so shameful. Said the muye mo ano e kan sem sika na mu di ni sa no o mu di sika cash because any person say any para na ho aba asem no because they say no wogina de wogina kono on hwe me yemfa ne nkotum on pere ma yemfa no nkotum da na sa mu che sika ne di 49 million Ghana cedi enye sika ketwa Ghana form sika na nwunugu sa no sika na timi enwunugu form te se ensuo adai boni be na Ghana ye eti we de MPP for ye de we ni anso so eni amatan say so se mo ama bonten na mo am press conference am kirem mo am wo defense committee ni so na mo am kirem Ghana for na hu se di besi ayeye mo no e be gem nsem because we ye Ghana sem mo MPs no mo ka ho bi mo se dey defense mo am wo defense wo me fair honorable Collins wo so amankwa say chairman me friend one fa so MPP leadership should come out na ehiafo brea na magimo sika in the name of tax na politician mu etino obi e pre so be politician adai obi e pre eden wo ade anka sika nim so bibi ede ntino obi a person be politician adai. What is the secret? As I said, when you na hwesero mo sia chesi Canada. That's what mo kan eye no kure pa hwesero mo sia chesi Canada pa hwe. Now Joyce Bawa a presidential aid say 5 million Ghana cedi. No, 500,135, almost a million. Half a million. Akodi Joyce Bawa according to reporting akodi Joyce Bawa ne braho. Akodi wo mo na lady way whatever what opposition na no twa
This fight against corruption has just started. It will certainly be one that we intend to win.
Okay, but you know, I like that you admit that the wheels of justice grind slowly sometimes, but certainly it will take us to where we want to get to. But would you then disagree with those who say that, you know, maybe in the fight against corruption with this whole oral thing, you're just selling a dream to the ordinary Ghanaian that, yes, because from the way the promises are being made, it appears that in the next 3 months, in the next 1 year, in the next 2 years, state funds will be recovered because a picture has been painted that all these corruption scandals under the outgone government will be recovered as soon as the president takes office.
Would you, for example, not want to know how we arrived at all the monies paid to David Ajayi, for example? Would you not want to know? You don't want to know that if he's been paid in excess of whatever it is that he's done, that he'll be able to return the balances, whatever is outstanding to the state coffers.
But that's not the promise that you made. You said you will recover the funds. You didn't say that you're going to tell us how the monies were paid to him.
Why? Because if you investigate, what are you investigating? You are investigating first and foremost to gather evidence. You are investigating to challenge that whatever payments have been made were illegal, were unlawful, and ought not to have been paid. And once you establish that prima facie case, you then go on to go and do what? To recover. That is a process. And that is a process that every Ghanaian is expecting. And that is even a process better than what you were promised in the past, even with the Office of Special Prosecutor.
Because still, the funny thing is, where you saw a lawyer, who case be omudie, who court be omuko, and I'm a lawyer, and the Ghana need to me call, or we law school, I know done second. It's mammy, would you can a case your mammy a dear debit me a money sika, or live with our lavish life no? My present nearby. Ni pay yes say. O mani yetimuni yesro womo mumu sana say ni pay yes say wo case ben wadi a landmark case I timi mani sika mo case be ya show records public court of public records e dey case na mami wadi pa Ghana for say case wadi asunti timi mani sika I will live sa konko life na ya no live no. And so they will come to the media and then they will almost spitting nonsense to the ears of foolish people. Na woman nemu na woman nya opposition no woman kansem Also to opposition, we will do this, we will and what you are why silent. Joyce Bawa, and Caswa de Becocoto. Where dear, Omabudin. One now your President Mahama, candidate Mahama, one now any aid basine. Almost the president-elect aide. We are criticizing you, say we think it's you. If it's not you, come out and disprove us. Period. When your court the court will be out. On the air, no similar court. Why are you court? We had to watch it. We had to watch it. And now we will do them, we will investigate it, and we today come out, Joyce Bawa. Come out, oh, ye new factory, bia. So we extra business, so me, uno. A dear Jumana Mammy, why? To send no fan president, any other president, and so no fast, dear dear. Nano, only pay essay. Who pay essay? This is interesting. What kind of country is this? No more money from Sao. A day.
You heard about how they went after Madame Sister Dapa. For example, you saw the prosecution that took place in court. You remember her very hot exchanges with the lawyer Martin, for example, on the premises of the High Court. Look, there are ways in which we can fight these things. What happened to all the monies that were stolen, even by the servants in Auntie Cecilia's house, for example? What happened to the monies that were found in her own possession? They were confiscated by the special prosecutor. What I am telling you now is that I believe that what you are asking is that how will you know? And I am sure that we will be putting together a very good communication strategy as we go forward. Certainly, these monies will not go to waste. How can you lose $11.8 million in Palugo example and have no, dam to show for it? We must find these monies. We must recover these monies. And certainly, if we even have to set up serious anti-corruption courts specifically to work on these matters, then so be it. So let's see who becomes Attorney General. Is that what the president intends to do? The president has beautiful intentions, great intentions. And I have no doubt that Ghanaians want to see us deliver on the promise to fight corruption, to recover wasted state resources. Don't forget, you mentioned the banking crisis, for example. And that is actually one thing that is on the hearts of many Ghanaians. Look at the number of jobs that were lost, Sewa. In some cases, couples, husband and wife, both bankers, lost their jobs.
America for a movie beyond. I'm friend movie name some friend investigation. Say minimum what I say movie we have a series in your friend investigation. When say crime be seen na yakɔ mu a wo mo ya wo kasa bebre no wo mo na ya no case ni yakɔchi later be hu ne wo mo na ya saade no investigation brother again means also ta hwɛ saade ni bia US for series your friend investigation. Yes, a busy crime scenes and FBI cases in this animal. Yes. Say, one more cop abonte no more information. Say, you come be area ha. One more kasa bebre dear children. Woman ayana case. Woman who be. Yes, CSI. Yes. One more ye did no woman a case and one more come. Also, was what I remember. So, Mammy, Wama legislature would di kahun biu. Emeyo, one ma every day you be boarding. Yes, every day you be boarding. Unu Opa mume imuano. Because boarding. And da say no. Political digger say. Aduboahen to Yoko. 500,135 allegedly paid to the special aid of President-elect. Mahama, obey President-elect. John Mahama. And I wo and we any aid besine. And ne besine. Etianya wa senyamia. Yes. Enya wa senyamia. You should come out. 500,000 abedi mo ho. Mudi akwede mudi ye campaign. Movie see say. Auto opposition no or running the mouth to Akufuado. And me see case be na ma me call to be na ya wo we no sorry no wa hye ni we lawyer wo kro base wo call to be ya case be ya bokoko case wadi bia na ma me e amoma me hunu case ya wadi call to be pa no wati wakogina
in that rationalization. And if after all these years you and I can only speak to the matter of Mr. Aduboahen and his bank in particular, something must be wrong with our society. And we know that this is one of the things that in the next 120 days, a conversation will be taking place about these banks, for example. So, Sawa, It is a day at a time. It is work in progress. One thing I can be very, very confident in is that Mr. Mahama has given us hope. There's a lot of optimism. There's a lot of reassurance. And with that reassurance comes with enormous responsibility.
All right.
Don't forget that on governance, we're also looking at the constitutional review process.
Certainly, and that's my next, because I told you we're going to look at the speech of the president.
Yeah.
And he talks about governance
4
reforms.
thematic areas.
Yes, so
economic restoration, for example. He speaks about it beautifully.
we will get there, but let's now focus on governance reforms.
Yeah.
What exact reforms is he talking about?
You know, let me use the level of partisanship in our government institutions. That is the first step. That we must, of course, take a very close look at our governance institutions. You see, there's something that this overly partisan environment has done. It is also why it has bred so much corruption that all of us did not even anticipate. That when the English dictionary talked about nepotism, it didn't talk about 1 or 2 of your family or friends operating. It speaks about when large numbers of family members operate.
Okay, I was out at you. You see, the reason why I conform is one double standard and quantity woman in you. On set, Unya Kufuado Nedie, nepotism, and family and friends. Mammy, why as presidential staff for you to Yanaka? Mahama Mamum, so Koshemua, Minoka say. Say, what beat ya Kufuado cry? Said there was a sunny bush your phone, chrome 4, no one to me more Richard Japa, Ninia, Salif one. What Tessa Mahama bush your foot go up by Kufuado cry, say 1 year. It was a see, fear NDC ni and save your life. Throw NDC near where politician and save your life. Kufuado, sort here, family and friends and nepotism and Kufuado and friends and no so on. Says all come Mahama Mamumwa. It's Remfua, Wamia Mahama Busia for the direct, indirect descendants and family and friends are more NDC, Kufuado say 1 year. Sakufuado Anyari, once a media is silent because you just 78 million Ghana city, yen chamo money. Also, a staffer, say a shadow a vice president. Aye. So, it's in Crawford, when we and Crawford, what come once because be our woman, we are diabolic. Just a dishonest people are would do man, and no mean a ball minus to Tina Ghana, and no me at all minus so because of where Musanwa, woman to Ghana and anymore. Oman cannot correct. Yes. Very dishonest people. I coach you for one kind of credit do mine and him. I say, when we are a young for Momusika cretino, the Biano Mufumusika this year, we do Mukroma, no much entire for not Omukrom for no children, and woman can. Aye. Omonka. And the nepotism, and the nepotism, a coup for the nepotism, and this for Brofom Kayano, and then the nepotism, so Brofom Nimano. And today the nepotism bill. And the nepotism. What a shame. And then make us say, fear NDC ni, surrender ni, ne save your life. One surrender ni, me say, some NDC ni kasana wu tiepe, na wu jidi, when your problem. It is when you are DNA infection. And nepotism,
government to the point of presidential daughters and children. Then you have a big problem. Because even investigating these things becomes a big challenge. When you can't...
We know what country say, Abamua, Warfase, Unia, anyone contact for a Union woman, a corruption woman, we say a way. Why, somehow, Mamma woman, dear, dream, dear, corruption be my done a baby. Because not here, any alleged 5 million, 500,000. Ninia Calicious, and a chief of staff. A secretary to the president. And you know, Abusia for Bebre, Omudini, not necessarily Yanni mood, Mintimo. Bebre, a Richard Japa, one in Yana, woman Mahama Busia for. Richard Japa, Woodins of woman Mahama Busia for. Joyce Bawa, Ononukunu, or Wombi, Malik Bass in telling Papa United position. And this young woman here can also, Omofis woman here. We are here for our politics. We are some men can. More can for the years for the other na mobile may abandon him. I said, ye hiafo no ye na nkese ye tena ba anim so wo madwen this some of this notness you own their intentions on say omyo madwen say mo am wo south na mo ya kanfo no mo de mo hia sese mo ba ban nim da bi ye hiafo ene ya ko school mo ma ye serve government ye de ye right yes serve government and until Rollins 79 coming 81 Ghana customs sabra from SEPs customs preventing whatever omo ye madwen say omo ma kan ni bi anya sa adwuma ni bi omo ma kan ni bi anya sa adwuma ni bi omo yi nipa ni nyina fio say aso omo hu ni say eye seremfo na ye hiafo nti sabia mu on court omo na ye hiafo na omo akoskuti omo na fit so be ya ban adwuma mo akamfo dem nko business but for mo ya way and these are a bunch of crooks who are woman ama corruption Ghana corruption do ni nyina free most nordness and airways most of them and ama Ghana corruption aba bam omo pa omo challenge ni yenkyere wo mu Ghana corruption e wo man animo no most of these northern government workers and some of these votarians and ama Ghana corruption aye more because so pe corruption e wo customs most no mo ye adwuma ho no no voter region for open corruption wo military mu soja mu bibia mu wo mu nyina dodo no free the northern part and the voter region why obesu owunso asem we uya we wonim secret no because mo ka kira mo sa akanfo ni nko school nti wo mo mpa ban adwuma enye so mo nko school wo mo mpa ban adwuma sa no mo keka because aban adwuma sika akanfo no hu say aban adwuma sika nim etira no mo ye business no mo mpa aban adwuma no eti kakra bi na na wo enti wo pe corruption pa wo de tell me sameboa mo am wo comment section Ghana corruption e wo customs a harbor a airport one na doors most of this airways mo ye NDC for sanity ase we me ka to wo pa ko hwem na sameboa eti omo corruption na ama Ghana ye bleedy oman no Rollins ade odisa obesisa some part of nordness any ewe for do gugu position omo na so corrupt ebesi ne bribe gie won tie sabre no ho ye nua man mo kofo mo ni ma free Togo ni Abidjan Nigeria Lagos no mo called China ba abufu sama wo mu ni se wono ye eweni na Rollins de na ba ho ye NDC ni PNDC ni eyi na hisa wo kan ni no wo ye business na timi kra ne ma wo sika santi se wo de one ma na be ko free party ka aboa ye nuanom ya we o ye nuanom e wo Asanteman to mo ko fa ne ma wo be ti obetimi create and omo ne kan wo bi na omo create different levels bribe e wo port ho to ya we o ko sa na we ye hia wo kwam o ko we na we ye hia wo ko omo de wo tanti omo ni so omo break you down do bu okra ne yesa sizi uniama no eye na hi esa no mo ye ho tani pan do no so nyina free north na voter period eti Ghana say wo pa omo de corruption aba ban mu a some airways and some nordness won kan ho a me modin won kan ho a me modin wo ti ase o person obetimi akọ from 79 coming na hwe ade hwe omo no mo ye adwuma abam go and check it and see it yourself. Yeah, and obi aka ohima aka no omunya hu se wo ya kan ni na wo akofa niema na wo mu so ye business ajawadwo omutimi jew niema ne si ho na de meme na na no krantema meme na na krantema ukodwem ya pata ho ye tontema yeah etra me pen to me de boy ti class an na ma ya mi so nyina yeah ye tontema to kenten niema bebre yeah meme na tontema adwem sa wo this 97 years kransa no en abusunya japade sa na esi wo sa ento aso sa ni nua to aso sa abusunya niema etimi nya se me yes GNTC see wo munya hu se wo no wo din na wo ya kani awurade so wo ye kwani wo ye kwapin wo ye asantini wo ye fan wo boa na ne wuta wo munya hu so sa ya asantini kura de ne jejejejeje so wo munya hu so ya asantini a en ye jejejejeje wo mo no mo asemo bi atiesi wo mo so asemo bi atiesi wo mo so enti we no ye twetwetwetwe no on so ya ma nipa bia vulnerable atie but e bredu say mo amani afie no mo kan kire wo no mo ye hu wo politics sa wo dirty politics no mo ye no eno na be save wo man no eno ne be save wo man no we wo kan o madwa o obi o say o dis yaba de say de o di bed de say me person ne ma bi o mo de ahinta bia na meka eno na me meka o yeah me ti bi da bia me tie nkomo ne bi sua de me say the type of politics no omo use sa northern voter hegemony no no it is about time we stop that nonsense because Rollins ye ne say obi ye hia ni na wono nane maame na wo ama wo mo bra nya no kore ensatia wo ye nya pe omo nya no kore ensatia nya pe and these people and omo nananom ay atwa sa bone na to ho and so when you smarter obehu omo sa so omo ye vulnerable they pretend. I'm telling you, so because nordness politics we sika na wudi agro and crofona holy sika but adwembonintino they don't use the money to develop their own people. But most of this account for no omo pese o say ye wo bebu bi say kuntunu hwe ne nchia na be continue onya sika kro pese ode ye bibi won achi eti se say wo track na obehu ni fie obehu ni company eti wan hwe ya obeka say wo ye kromfo because one in but most of this nordness and some of these votarians they keep the money and they die. They will keep the money. They will omu miya juma. O miya ma juma man nkrofo nya bi nya da. Or this can be share to foundation if a form. And this for na ebe wura Apollo wokas omu ni sika wo di agro. Omu wo sika to omu timi sponsor boni bia omu timi sponsor. And this for Rollins tete wo mo no. Omu timi sponsor boni bia but on fa sika ni miya juma dati wo hu anu ahye shirt bi no de pen ahye ne asei no o cambrofo omu ye bad munim omu ntia omu ye bad sika omu wo bi papa hwe abamba bi to ka so oni sika wunim de woka o wo sika enso da bia wo se wa hyefu gu bi na wa ye sei na wa ye te se ayi jetile no namu on se wo ya wo so yare wo kwa buruchiri no nam no wa ye sei no namu sa enso manson wo sika abamba bi wo sika won na wa ye policy ne parliament lobby bia nam ho ye ne hwe defense ukase sika we omo kan no ukase hwe sika yi ukase omo no omo ni omo ne wa yi parliament di MPs di na PM wa no wa ye MP be se Mugabe ukase omo ni sika wudi agro omo wo sika papa but omo ye criminals e wo madwenem eti NDC for no omo fa sika ni ma bonti ma hu da tida bia no obi aye ya to omo ya ha mo se mo hwa kanfo no ye mo hwe honorable kan Japan hwe ne factories hwe na adwuma and I can so obo dawura mo so wa adwuma bebre enti quickly and you talk cocaine and any way cromfo so wasano mo we know all this deal chia ya nyankoda yenim kini nyina mo nhwe hwe mo hwe ni business oh no ene ene wo criminal oforiata can oforiata wono watena America ye bank adwuma wo ba Ghana no wo ne bank dada ba ya no for say wa wi sika we sika because yahuna dwuma yenim se data bank ye ne dia eti wono no NDC no o mie bi da ko wagimi ono nko bi adwuma ne hunu nachi most of them eno mo nyina wo we even na wo hwe me we not nani asema make say critical so odwene wa me nka se wo NDC for asem na meka eno eti we not na enyima ho tie de meka no menyima ho we sir you are defending nonsense enyima ho me say NDC for wo sika NDC nordness they have money even some of them have money than as they account people but they don't want to show the money for you to see one omi adwuma onye won to ata de papa kura bi nhye wo beni namu no omu a bebre sika omo bari no omo dem ehye dem no wawu agya hoko because of their adwembone ntia one echrom Rollins na ye omo saa JJ Rollins na ye omo saa eti we osuwa ya enwenwenwenwenwenwenwen wo sika wo politics wo de ye ba once wo no omo ye through politics none of them ena ye a wo ye sikani none of them NDC for no all of them are benefited from politics in Ghana it life you mo live bia na politics sika omo wo Mahama wo sika na ede na na manfo di nko ne bra sika yi nti we sure said you ne bra sitie yi do we sure say Ibrahim nko sika no No show say Ibrahim ko asikani. Na day. Enya nkoda sa. Omo ye bad. Omo ye bad. Eno nya sa. O de ti asemi oba be kanwa.
Has served as finance minister even until he overstayed his welcome. When he himself is in a conflicted situation where he owns a bank, an investment bank, and continues to get business while serving as finance minister. These are all matters Ghanaians are interested in.
But Joyce, you're also related to the president. Does that mean that you shouldn't receive any appointment?
Absolutely. There was just one of me. And before Mr. Mahama even became vice president, I was a very, very active member of the National Democratic Congress. Like I said, there will always be overlaps.
I mean, yes, you were an
and
active
remember
member of the NDC.
That there
wasn't Ken a member of the NPP as well?
And in fact, a financier of the NPP. But he babysat Akufo-Addo until he was made finance minister. Should he then not?
So should
have
we
been more
would
diligent?
You advocate that no relative of any president is given an appointment?
That is impossible the world over. But ask yourself, how many relatives? Should the president's wife and children? Should the president's brothers and sisters? Should the president's daughters and sons? Just imagine that for a minute. Mr. Mahama wanted to bring all, I am actually an extended family member, to put it mildly. So
say the canning also or canning face. You see how NDC Mahama Busia for me canning. On say or conan or yet to say I'm yes na Gabi Ochida could over Kufu 7 of Nayas P on. I'm this. You see how it so when you're smart now, more can for us. We just some two mobi Caribbean and the part of young who you're mobile. And no problem no. It will him say mono dear easy to canning a canning cast wombeti was a almost liars ankasa. Oh, that be I'm this now a jedi. But I could the boss of me. No, I could for do a Gabi Ochida con one wine and the passion. It is Ramusia politics no more. Yes, I'm proud of Africa. Almost bullshit and some which we are bullshit. Xiao. The same opposition. Munya bullshit in Xiao. I don't know. I don't want any matter you. No one can mobile. Oh, the owner to say a ceremony. I end this near Paul. I am mobile. I grow when you see a woman. Only one quite steady. Young queen, ni video no course oyashima before me yentie bi oyashima before young queen. It is secret ne say ma me and as say ni dia PM your friend Joyce Bawa. It you so one ne bra ne wofa Mahama omomra bonten na ombeyi omo ano na MPP force so ohene ba adu says wo wasem ka kire me support the okana pa MPP for penifo.
Thousands, millions of Ghanaian youth yet unborn, and those born today alive near Didi Agrono. And I'm hoping and praying, as I may say, oh, yeah, MPP, oh, yeah, NDC, now we have opportunity to speak on this. Speak as a Ghanaian.
And now, man,
and I'm praying, say, these critical questions, legal and governance questions are Richard the last guy asked, will be answered in all honesty and in truth. Why they go answer? Now why we go with you? After 2 days, so mama year no, and opedia me betra ha, babo bo di so be akronfo. What the benya kuku do be answer? So mama year no dia, me so mama me ti say we akronfo. Obi anya kuku do me answer. This is why I have always been saying, there are some people around the Tabaumia, Papa, do away with them. Hey, there are some people around you, they just see you as a cash cow. Now, me see, Lucy, and idiot. Yamina, and Adumo. Me see, Yami Bay, Yamina, Buano. And if we don't get things right, and yet can the Japonism, and yet Baumiasem, it can even be Nanado, and as a J. Ekofo. If the MPP do not, don't sit down and act right and get the right people to entrust some responsibilities into their care, we should forget it. Me say, as a man, and can the credibility from one thing I never one another say when Anado started in 1996.
Yes, now point in the say You see, MPP for no home. I told her, no more, no, I'm fed up with these people. Share. If you are so, any pabonini, ye man who yakono. And many pabonini who yakono, you work as a over fighting and why yakona wino. Min temase. NDC for Mungo must say, Ade, and young one was someone on Muchesikadi, and young one. Minim the entire 4 years, I'm said of the young say 8 years, 10 years. At the end, now, woman, NDC for one by our corner and son will be fighting woman with politically. And Crofona shall say this same phone. Stand up, mon set up, namon organize it with the media communication skill, namon more time on, more transfer, more yakono. Up share Juma. Abe yes, our moon quassia a reset, you know. Now, Modia be persecuted one son will be fighting back. Munya sharp. Munya sharp. Cromfo Yamano Yakono, woman who Yakono, or Beccatus on Yan Bocrono, a sanity. So my Cromfo Yakono, or Beccats and you pass a minuan a Bocrono. Ye might amend this phone Yakono and son must fight tobacco, tear the Yacatrono. Game I shall say today, unto the last day. What I want to say? More trust go for women, so almost your games, no. Or my dad, any pan of boys, and still now boys need you with you. Or when you said about a woman, but me about ever teach more goom, now what we are the Encosi, a ye did qua. Also, Baco Pay Jano, he didn't ever. Baco Pay a trigger, on the ever. Oh, Mutti was sana. I said, my young just say, some who sa. Wouldn't say, sir, we. Sa tribal hegemony we are NDC you know yeah Senka MPP na ya enka NDC ebekwa kwosha ahemfo bi achi ama o masori aba abekama be national issue tie dem ka no se MPP na ye sade we eno mo de akanfo bi kokoko areas ya eho ye non accounts enka NDC wo be sponsor some ka say omo osika they know how to use their money to do nonsense. And this is for some way. Enka, one best sponsor, Emma him for a bit to 20 betana say, no way, yantiasie. And so answer people are funny normal. Masters of democracy. Masters of democracy, also my funny normal. Also, among girl. Yeah. Minim how one must fight a battle. Me say MPP na yes adie we enkrofo e commerce sponsor man we abetena bonti se see commerce sponsor answer be for nfa omon care now hwade enna na ye ka kire o se ye nuanum akanfo no munye steady wo de hwe wo mukrom ho answer obi ani ho ombetwe amama wonya aka ne wonya position wo mukrom wo de hwe listen I'm different northern region northeast northern wo de hwe din no hwade o hwe mu no wa hu se obi om amiem kase ne hwe ni amiem kase ne hwe ni hwe mu ye pa so hu ebunkurugu hwano edini ye hwan ya Joseph Lowland enya no aha we ye cherepone MC no area Zoratu Mada Nashiru nyasa ai udini untimi nko no fanti no anwona no asante no okwawu no nothing oboa enso ye won krofo tete wo omo so ye adwuma ho a omo nyina bi kra ye ndisi fo wo mo nte ase da so ho enso obeka to se David o wo de won de hey sagana ne nyina ne ye kekere ai what ono ne stronghold na so protect no ai was a obi no ya kan ni kro ya MPP ni ono ko defend sansanfon wi wo se o da bi eno se me yi ma akwa bi me ye videos no me de bi ko to TikTok na ekọ akiri pa na akwa bi no abetest o ba se enye ni nyina listen enye no an na se den de enye hwe se enye sa ye kase yeso so asumdwe ma na se wan fa won kwaso asem wan free me so anko asem me ka tro ko antimi na wate e de na enye hwe wo de mu jimi no bibia anya hwe no mu jimi mo bibia no bi jimi o wo bibia anya hwe mamo bibia anya hwe enya nwanwa bibia anya hwe ma ye nkrofo no bibia anya hwe ene Ene ene. Anka se bibi ye bibia. Sanka se baby awiase adui. Nka ye nuanom a omote asokore mampon. Womo mote airport no ho nyina no kasa mre ya relocate womo. Se bibi ye bibi ma mo akamfo na asa asantefo ni bia. Kasa ya relocate womo nya sa. Nti wa to play mu na udru airport wono a settlers na wono eyema kan kore. Onza woni ye ne na onza bibi anya hwe ma ye. Enso yesi pese develop kuro. Onza sabre kasa ya relocate because upon years omotena ho no omuntimi ni ho ni enya sa respectfully enso yesi ye kan. Wodi a wote play mu na wusi for mu a wodi a wonam airport ho no aboabo na wura ho na sawaba na wodi e ka kire me say wo na so wodi investors ba na udru airport na wo ba na wade wuhu wani so no eyema wafa sasa amre seke bibi ye bibi a ka ya relocate wo mo se da bi aha ye a city center. So today ye move mu akwa say then we want to develop this place enya sa what city center obi a wote ho a wontimi ni ho ni ne ma netena what bi da wo ba wi ase country be no wangu bi city center a whole city center o enipa no de ho ama no ontimi ni ho ni enye ne fort de obetimi no waye so relocate no nefa ne tena ba bi foforo mon se na ye nuano mo ja ye no mo anet entidi ai enamafo nya chichiri kura skafo kura ntena new site because bibi nya hwe manu nipa tuntum no oya santini a na waya bibi anya hwe mamo bibi ani we fa mo ho muni mo ma ye ne ya hemfo nyina hwe mfa ye ho na sa wodi ahoho afiri baabi na ado mu si play mu si koto Kumasi airport na nam ho na wo ba na ntwi ehia wa ho na ba hu sesa bibi ye na ba mo ma ye bread do mo ma ye bread too much. Enti de wiase kwa enti je se obi akobo degree so anu ansa no wakanyansa sem je se obi su degree bibi nya bibi ntia bibi every day wono akan ni no ya santene tibi ka kiro se enya hwe wo wie so a wo se wo pese kuro ni develop sabre enka ya relocate ye nuanom because ye nua kroti a wono ye seremoni na asema make wo ya we say no ye nuanom atena wo so long but squatters in the ghettos now too much. We must relocate them. Period. And just obviously to Kumasi, we must relocate them today. So that a hobbit me develop a developers met me at Jono, I create a Juma, no one ceremony no say whatever the person or Baba Peguma Biaye, and your son. Adia did mean a quay ye na your frantima, your bucket we are near that. Ye are near Presi, you couldn't hear Western region at Hedia Koso, or Central region, Hedia Koso. Just say ye jabby be a young fashion. Bibia, my ye. Ye bro, ye bre chrono, he said. O don't saw me no kuma unia to mono, so save Baku because or more casabe so diombe. My goodness. I say, was it? Yes, it's easy. We can relocate them without any incident. Incident BNC a will and intelligence. Some person will develop Kumasia. At the end, I am my animal hosa because I'm not for so long. Sound on person you are fine. But when you chrome Sawa Babu, when you chromed, I hear chrono. I say, will relocate to Omo. And yes, I will be and Chessa open time open penny panasem. No. And Chessa, you relocate to almost say, a beer, say Abuasu cry, any munina, Yadmoko, Abu Yako, Munina, Bahadi, we need assassin, Shashtown, or no Dr. Mensa, Shedia my coso, Alaba, Henia my coso. Shania my coso. Me, I'm not here to disrespect you or whatever, but I'm saying that the truth. E kurobia no a wo chechera enipa ntimi develop kuro ne de mo tena kuro ma enya ne saa because so long no matena ho udru na wo na wo ye nuanom bebre na to kwan wo mani abie wo ho ade efe yo fe wo ye sure said de aye wo Kumasi airport ho no ene aboabo sa eye wo fe wo de aka kire me wo ye seremuni tell me the truth so what to kwan what's fie kama wa Accra tell me the truth ya so na ye trimi ye de ye mfa hwe ho ye wi a na ye pese ye de Ghana koto to Dubai ho ye pese Ghana ye tese Saudi Arabia One catch says squatters and yachichiri kuro vivi. Nti dia wo yenuanom aye yenuanom esiremfo no babi o motete de o maye ho no eye wakono. Eye wakono. Kanu kure wo dia wonya asanteni kura. Tell me the truth. Eye wakono. Because yenananom nyina no ye unconcerned, negligence. I mean, we don't care. We are sitting here. Yeah. Na ya bonsa na ya no yedidi. I mean, that's Ghana. Okay. We are also Ghana person say Dubai on. Never. Nowhere. And now be who say baby society your person chichiri kuro. A kroning fifi airport residential area looks like this. How? I have a play net na wrong. O tremo a ubesi fumu a obeti de make na say. Ukoka no mbuafu ba obufuo ni solve problem no. When I have authority, it doesn't matter who before. We are telling you to do the right thing, and you must do it. You must conform to the rules and regulations. That's it. What? So what? Udru Kumase, now we just said the city center, our friend the CBD, a Central Business District. Just see what is going on. Because you share that trans planning, and you just politics. You are just using politics, but you need an amunia, you say, you're planning. But see, as asasina bedda ho, odi obo hu developers this ikabe free baby aba say they want to develop the land. A hot cake. Relocate the people because omatro so long there's no way. Twam koka obitumi asanteni na waba say yewura ne don betena no mbo yewura ho ban wo de bambo sante hene sabia mo wote ho no obi na ebo no ban sante hene sabi menjias bambo egu ho no obi na ede ya. Just find a place, a good place for yenuanom say be offenso se bia aboaso komampon ho ba bi na bi aboaso ne ne aboaso hina kasa na ya relocate wo mo bia meji asase that's it. E bia say be offenso kwan so ba bia ne ya ne fenso hina kasa ya pe ba bia mo must stay obi ankasa mo bi koda bonti dabi but a kuro city center ne there. We want to develop the city. We want to develop the city. So the people must relocate. And who can umbuafu? Ona na wasantini no se hwe anya hwe. Me de ntia make anya hwe ntra me ye aseme ka asem wi. Bibia anya hwe. Anya hwe. Ade okwa yie ba wo ye okay. Na woduru kro no mu a na abohunu se eish. Niema get worse. And niema get worse every day. Ewo Kumasi mountain so get west. Aka yewura mpone ni 2 minutes kakra bi mama bi a wase me ma 2 years on. Take action Kumasi and let me see something. Take action. Help your brothers and sisters. Then we'll see we'll see who is who and we'll give showdown. Yes. Because you have to develop the chrono. Where you're out of politics. You're out of politics. Before that, you know, give them a place, a proper place for them to live. Period. Yenu anu ma mutiti abro chire no. Sa ahimfu ya mo wo Germany ni America no whatever. It's about time you have to think about this. Mo na ma ye na yakukọ school akese na hwan. Mun for proposal na yimu yambo dawuro ni bi ye yeduma se bo dawuro musu makukọ school mun this is the time you have to enforce and push to mensia nananu no omadi wo mre ye dawase but the future doesn't rely on them omo mbedi akon no omo save wo so we have to also save them mama na ahimfu ya enna me ye hwan hene me ye krowe hene. Yeah, this is the time. Mun conversation we. Na mun gather the exact documents. Mun pay investors. Na mun come. You bring something on board, and Menshia will understand this. I'm telling you. They will understand this because they know. Say they have to maintain what's ekrom. I'm going to tell America, Germany, Europe, Maku school baby. And I be an am your 2 for na, and I'm your 2 for na nimdia kramunya. And you're 2 for this, and I'm your 2 for that, and I'm your 2 for this, me your 2 for that, and so, Now I imagine say Central Business District no. Baby a nipa ne tete no ma choki ho no a. Ɛhɔ yɛ kurom. Yɛnya saa asase ni nyina da hɔ. Na yɛsi yɛde asase ɛkɔpɛ investors. Yɛkɔ China for momra. Yɛasase ni saa na Dubai for no yɛ yo. Wɔn asase. Yɛpɛsɛ mo besi shopping malls. Ɛsase. School saha. Ɛkwan na ha. Ɛkwan we na ha sei. Munye we. Mu wi a montɔn mo ne ma na monteka. Ebi a de mam 100 years mo de montɔn. Just see this. Just think about it. Broni wo hu sa asase we no wo hwɛ sɛ aha yɛ Central Business District obe make sika. My goodness. O de ka mo fama me nko a. Ka me ya mekɔ China akɔ fɔ mo aba be ya kyerɛw. Na hwɛ the beautification ke beba ebeba kuro no. Afi obi a business be kɔ so kuro no ma yɛ designing no. Redesigning of Kumasi. There's a project in the rezoning. Eda ho. Eti yenu anuma mo ni abogafo na doctorfo ne kasa no. Ya ahemfo no. Me ade me nimo hene bia de. Ya mo no mo nkasa why. Yanko ye no. Your friend what this ba. Ya asemo. Eti hwe on listen no. Wo mo kokɔ nofo no a, wo mo ntiase o. Wo mo de wo mo kromfo nko a. So ho. Wo mo kromfo nko a. So ba woduru ho no de a, wo no di chempe. Okoka no mwadwa ne ye nkrofo ni bia yo ho bibibi. And this is the time when more can for nothing make yes analysis. Mo fa mo ho adwen o. Mo fa mo ho adwen na e wodo a e di pepa. Ye frem wode shepa ye nko yanim. Now, boss okay na say 120 days and na eku omo yes scoring say omama no 36.2% on 120 performances. And na CDD say almost one man 23.13%. Say Mahama 120 days 26 promises dear why no ne score no we are Ghana ni Mahama be man percentage say Mahama Aduboahen Bono 120 days no wo say na de be man no say na de be man wo da ma mente nka why say na de be man Mahama Ready was again now yentie Afenyo market na no to sa asem we mu yentie no na yento aso yentie no na yento aso.
What we experience now is executive lawlessness. On his inauguration day, His Excellency vowed, quote, "I shall strive to exercise sound judgment and be willing to act timelessly to resolve our challenges," end quote. But when faced with a clear breach of Article 286, when his appointees failed to declare their assets before taking office as constitutionally required, he did not act lawfully. He invented a bizarre punishment, a 3-month salary forfeiture, no referral to the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, no investigations, no accountability. What the president did was not a legal remedy. It was a constitutional betrayal. By failing to uphold the law, the president brought his own oath and the entire presidency into disrepute. Now they also pledged of security. They themselves, by their own actions, have undermined this through their neglect and the military politicization. In his inaugural address, Mr. President personally said that he was going to secure our sub-region and, quote, "We must work together to keep our sub-region safe," end quote. Yet under his own watch, Boku bleeds. Boku bleeds. The president offers neither decisive intervention nor compelling empathy. I repeat, today, Boku bleeds. The president and his government offer neither decisive intervention nor compelling empathy. Instead, this government has destabilized our armed forces, pegging seasoned, loyal, and trusted officers and replacing them with partisan subordinates. The fact is, the government is not protecting the state. The government is politicizing its spine. A commander-in-chief who weakens his own forces in a time of crisis is not a leader.
Right. So where the leader of the MPP in Parliament, Afenyo Markin, Abusia, Foster Taylor say, "Why I won't like a video in Bomodia? Why? I was sewa. Sasuna among for so reti John Dormaahene Mahama. Doris of say Obama negative 10. Monica could not do say just say underscore 0.00% and what the Prince Moses was say Obama John Dormaahene Mahama negative 0.5%. Hey, any Mahama Mobra, Kaish, or Mobra, and anoding. You say, you was it. Oh, you are first Obama Mahama 55%. Let me have you. Charles, what is it? Obama Mahama 0% over 0. Anoding. What's it kina? Abua. Yes, you say yeah, just last MLA TV was it 10%. Apia Eric 0.10%. And Afi Munche Darling was it 1%. Charles Boate 0%. Parke I'll give him 3%. Nana Kuya also 0%. And then again Georgia Do was 0. My Patricia say 1% or the mano. Charles Kwame. Yes, Nana Kwame Charles was 0.001%. I know day. Mahama yes wa mobra. I know day. I say Sarah watch say 0%. Apeja. Bosikina apeja. Eti where your bosikina braba wapo 120 days. Ghana for say rating or with omke kandi. Godfrey Yabua was about 15%. And I say yeah, Miss Chicky say negative 20%. Peja and what dang. Ernest Ajima was say 120 days equals negative 80%. Hey, negative pa not dang. Sasuna Richard appear yes, Kubi was it 0.005%. And then again, Domi Be Robert we didn't want money for Chemo was Obemano 75%. Robert's on Obemano 75%. Yeah, Domik Be Domo Be Robert. Yeah, Robert we didn't want candy for Chemo why. And then also Obemano 75. And then again, Kwaku TV also Obemano 0%. Ajimendu also has sanitary pad percent Peja. And ya chinubua boating was so bemano so 0%. Hey, boss came upon a moyeni say, senior ma gunja mafia. And a moyeni sad. Yeah, was again now. Senior ma was a mobra. I want for so a mobra. Patricia Ajima says 0.0%. Hey, was again now. Okay, etimoki kasano ano. Ena Afenyo Marcus was our baby. Yentia senior baby. Was I say Bosuke Nano certain exams and no marking on Yanko.
From light to darkness. From light to darkness. When Ghanaians say let there be light, the NDC say let there be darkness. So we have a Doomsaw Pro Max. Darkness. Mr. President promised to fix Ghana's energy crisis. He accused his predecessor of failure. Although NPP came to meet Doomsaw and fixed the Doomsaw, yet during the campaign, Mr. President and his party rather accused NPP of not keeping the light on. But let's all be honest with ourselves. The last 120 days, we have seen persistent power outages, low voltage, and silence in the face of national inconvenience. Not a single moment, a single day, has the energy minister addressed the Ghanaian people on the energy crisis. Where is the energy minister? Is he lost in this darkness? We are taking a torchlight looking for the energy minister. We cannot find the energy minister. Mr. Energy Minister, where are you? bring back our lights.
Okay, so where mighty minority leader Afenyo Kwamena Osaine Markin, Mama Patricia P.J. and then Bawa MP, a lawyer. And I just say, Omode the rare showdown at the Abre Bosukina. Na Bosukina say, Mono the Amoke Kandi or on Tiasi was say, why you be an Amona se Mashada se Muhu de Wayano. Or say why you be why ba Mama said Mashada. Yintino.
On the 18th February 2025, I set a deadline of 31st March 2025 for all appointees who are taking office or being nominated at the time to declare their assets. An update provided by the Auditor General to my office indicate that some of you failed to meet that deadline. For all those who are appointed or nominated before 31st March 2025 and failed to meet the deadline, you are to forfeit 3 months of salary to be donated to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, named after me.
Senior mine, Bosukina. So almost sound in your own sound number. Okay. Bosukina say, Muamoki Kase, Onyeshi, was who I am pa. Yes, Yenti have you, what do Yenti have you?
Promise has been fulfilled. A survey on free senior high school with 20,000 respondents. The report on the consultations will be ready by the end of May 2025 and will be made public. The extensive consultation was crucial to building a genuine national consensus for sustainable reform in our education sector. The no academic fee policy for all first-year students in public tertiary institutions was a key promise to ease. My government has taken concrete steps to implement this. 452,940,012 Ghana cedis has been allocated for the payment of academic facility user fees for 156,294 first-year students in public tertiary institutions for the 2025 academic year. Get Fund has also been instructed to pay the fees directly to the tertiary institutions, ensuring timely disbursement. The No Fee Stress application portal has been developed and is now to indicate their eligibility for this government funding. Introducing social interventions, free tertiary for persons with disability, and Mahama Cares program. We committed to introducing vital social interventions like the free tertiary education for persons with disability and the Ghana Medical Trust, fund, otherwise called Mahama Cares. For free tertiary education for persons with disabilities, budget allocation for beneficiary students has been captured in the 2025 budget statement. The Minister for Education has made relevant data available for Get Fund so that it can prepare for the payment for this 2025-2026 academic year. The Ghana Medical Trust Fund is a bold national policy that provides direct financial support to Ghanaians who are suffering from chronic diseases that are not fully covered by our national health insurance scheme. It serves as a lifeline for chronic disease care. On April 29, 2025, I officially launched the fund at the University of Ghana Medical Center, where I pledged 6 months of my salary as my contribution to start. Vice President Nana Jane also pledged 4 months of her salary to the Mahama Cares Fund, and I have since directed.
Right. Eti sasa mwe na president kokan say free SHS and was say ya bobo Ghana for no almost 500,000 people. And I actually want to afa free SHS one. One share news Ghana for be expected the next coming days no be shocking. Nenra no yetena se ne tie ya na man for say papa yi anhwa free SHS no won ba betwem. Because I say committee no setting no ma tie Ghana for over 5,000 people. Actually o ma dwen as wo mo de ba as wo ye de wo implement e bawo body tito. So shocking news be ebeba in the coming days. shocking news ebeba because who tie na some work the asema work na unsa say wonye okay bi say and Mahama Wadika ka say papa wo ye cunning person we say wo adada honhom bi wonu mu so ho wo de hwe ni mood na say they will see a presente sa ni 120-day social contract speech in the maga statements wo de hwe ade eti okika wie wo say wasama ne nkrofo ne say omo donate omo salary efa nkoto Mahama ke one day just say oti Obama ke na won so say Mahama ke ye boss ke na Obama ke Trump buy kwa na wato atwene ba bi no so ho ye boss ke na ti what ti ha say ti ha.
A cornerstone of our commitment to good governance and accountability is tackling corruption and eliminating waste. I promise to initiate inquiries and forensic audits into several critical matters of public interest. This war against corruption continues unabated. The Minister for Health is reviewing the Auditor General.
Na on say o kasa no ase wo da ni nyina ne say chinchina on say ade no ye ni enini trim eni na komam ena ye de agu teleprompter so na wo kan enti on say said they was focus na because of teleprompter na wo use so nti na why doors ano because opeso ye bibia to convince the people sa ni on so antics bia wo de capture Ghana for na dwen Malam Yohani de odi na chi a also Mahama no antics bia ya wo ye we say and this one ka say hey president work as no so hwe book bia mo wa bion ai wo mo boa on say and this one just add any dey teleprompter and o use to on and now onye used to Mahama nye used to and now what try say I say wo so aso bia aso wa bokra wo say those aso wa aso wa twitwa bi na wa bo bi say so on ai because of the teleprompter now we used to no onye used to but or yet to add to entice the NDC for say yankasa president mama de wa ben hwe wakasa kro hwe bukum ready Ghana for you oh mama de odi ho agura ho
has launched an inquiry into the collapse of indigenous banks and financial institutions. And make no mistakes, facts will be unearthed, culprits will be punished, and lessons will be learned. The Minister for Energy and Green Transition has commenced investigations into the PDS scandal. Deloitte & Touche is conducting an independent audit of the National Cathedral project. I expect their report by the end of this month. A number of officials have been invited and questioned concerning the 13th African Games. On April 30th, 2025, the Attorney General filed 11 charges against a former National Signals Bureau Director General and others for various offenses. Charges will also be filed in the Accra SkyTrain and the National Service Ghost Name scandal. The Office of the Presidential Advisor on Corruption will continue to receive complaints and reports regarding graft for onward transmission to the Attorney General.
It is senior ma okaza nyina no menim ase na ti 3 months when as a president ase wa bre o ase wa bre 3 months pay yo ase adwuma no wa bre bi hey ma me just sure say wa nyantum so obewini abawe da em say na wo ni sadwe so oba be president because him say ase wa bobi bibi ase wa bre me kra de Ghana fo kra ma bre wo mu we no ma we no reset we de emfa reset we party. Bosu kena wa bre mo man nko gina ho me ni video ka me mo bi wa bre I say why fed? I say why olukuf. I say fever be aye no won say wabre. Mine na bre. Se see no wabre sa no. Na Ghana Africa so ye be bre pa o. Yetimi koto aba ye be wie na abato na aye bibi o. O man bi ni. Ye mfa ne sia na me de mine no kra wabre. Boss ukina. Ye nkwe anim. Na report about bonte kire say babies with sharp teeth. Kwachu fosu. Say yes say enra washia bloggers no. Almost washia bloggers enra. Obia 15,000 Ghana cedi. Obi okọ obia 15,000 Ghana cedi. Hey. Bayiro. Mahama is the hope. He is the hope. Mahama is the hope. He is the hope. Mahama is the hope.
Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope. Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope. Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope. Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope. Mahama.
Eti report eba say sika no mo ye budget 78 million Ghana cedi no. Enro ma shase media for no and this ofre omo bloggers nyina. Omo afre ekom bloggers nyina no mkohia to omo na egu ho no. Report about Bontini. Hwade kwachi so yeso obi a 15,000 Ghana cedi no dash wom. Token, I almost a friend token. Oma we pa de ye bebre. Ne kuro be kura ni. 15,000 Ghana cedi. Can this no 150 million. Any ya ama NDC bloggers ni nyina. Wa ma koshia na ya de ama I Minister of Government for Government Communications begins disbursement of 78 million budgetary allocations as he meets social media communicators of NDC with 15,000 Ghana cedi gift for each attendee. Wow, attendant. Wow. By any miss me adwumagu pao. Hey. We have me adwumagu. Boss gina. We can this na me Bono who dey come dey me send me o. Wait there say pay the peanut come in there. Wait cause am dey say our levels so we na our levels. Once sikaji Wednesday na our levels. Eti wo hwe omo boys na sam na obi account mo te kwen. Hey. 4 months na mo chesika ni this ano. 4 months na mo chesika no. Muntie. MPP for muntie o. This a media for no enka bi mamwa ase no. Media no monka bi mamo. Dabi sika ni flow. Now blogger kwaje 1,500 ono especially Ghana ni media ni ote Ghana ni pay yesay. Now wakwaje 1,500 15,000. Ba umi anya hwekro be kanto no so. Omo Kenya Japan nya hwekro be kanto no so. I'm telling you. MPP nya hwekro be ka asamato wo so. He. Dia eso omo di mbedi agro. Omo ka kire mo say omo be build communication to defend the government. Eto omo hase echesika no. Nti wa imagine say ono blogger na ya man of 15,000 NDC blogger obi odene kon be wo obi twa tro emu odu e de ato MPP for so yes it won't get ready MPP for won't get ready why obi twa tro de ato mo so heavy oh yeah now we dey send come call ya come de me dey be mam simple cry I sara watches all this I don't think about their money cash there you ka kudi fa ba wonim udi NDC ni sika wonya asomdwie party ni nya akono sa udi NDC ni sika wanim guase ti de meka to minim sentrofo ene omo hyase a omo didi sika free NDC for wa omo animonyam kromo anya bi ayeka minim sentrofo bebre ye no omo hyase early as 2010 coming sa omo ko di NDC achi nyina condemn. I'm telling you, I know. So, NDC kaji enye Uji NDC sika na udi we journalist, we broadcaster, we presenter, uji NDC sika dia on. Ebe hantel. Tano motie. I mean, ni momu free tete. Adwuma we ye no man aye. Minimum long time. Say from 2010. Just check it. I know them. It wo musika de nya akono mum. Because party ni nya akono. Ojo wo musika de unya ho asem. Sa na ndisi akoye. Eti the MPP party muntie say enen centrofo no chance so mount pressure mun hunu ba bia energy ni free ba. Ya o ma encourage wo mo. And wo cost sika ni modo 78 million. And na ban ye de call kwache ofosu office. Wono na ye babies with sharp teeth boss, the commander. Eti wo mo be ye adwuma. Ti se say no. Mama mo kwan na mu create news aye mo amasem. Because they say no, wo mo ankasa baba awura mo party nim. O be sheda traka en bia me kan. Oh, Dr. Bamia de yampene, oye seremoni yampene. Kennedy yampene na mo dia crash adwuma hyehyɛ. Montie de ye ka no. See, obi ankipu ni ego ohun. Na mo mpe course a mo de be fia nkrofo we mu. Mo party mo sen, mo mun create news ma wo mu. Enu tro mani abiri no. Kwadwo smart won say wo ma ya so wo ma yi na di so resign. Onya asam bia nka. Ena wo ma hunu say TV3 no, wo mo de be ye adwuma ma NDC. Kwadwo smart na no ha no, wo mo ntimi interested in quickly. Wo ma force na ma na resigning. Yes, because obey na adwen so obeka Mahama asem wo mo mpene. Etirian yes or resigning. One yes say be you wadi. Sa na to Kwadwo smart. Because omo be ye Mahama adwuma dia omo eye Mahama bid. Eti womo ntiase ma smart me yese obe throw venom to Mahama. Ko waye no twice. Eno mo nisa akwa we ese yi ni frame. Eti na omo maka wo nyina aye womo ekom de womo kofo egu TV3 nyina yaman ska woto wo no bia bia akọ. Eti mo pay attention. Mamun create news man kofo we mu na womo bepe womo bewura mo party nim. Enne sa media for ya reporters here na nam ya pay kure 2000 cedis. Na ya man 15,000 Ghana cedi. You can imagine the level of propaganda over setietiamu. Yeah. You can imagine the level of propaganda on setietiamu. So pay attention. I had the reason so you're from what this year ba. We would almost sika kura mo de chemi am party ni nya kono na makodi sika kura. Yes. Party na nya kono kura eno yakudi makodi party ni sika. Yentie we almost say dem I van up oyi. Almost my yentim blame Mahama so be stop galam say Mahama ankasa yenko hamra.
What people have said, what you promised, and your language was strong in this one. You said, we will expunge the law. We will remove it. You come, look, two things. Let's say Ghanaians are watching. There was e-levy, and then there's a law permitting voting, mining in forest reserves. You said, I will remove e-levy. And when you came, you did that.
Yeah.
The Minister of Finance, first, the President went to the State of the United States, will remove e-levy.
Yeah.
Your Finance Minister went to Parliament and laid the bill. It's expunged. E-levy is no more there. Now, if you are sending money midnight, there will be no e-levy, but you know that. Okay. Then you come to Galamsey. You said
my money is free from the clutches of the man.
Thank you. Then you came to Galamsey. You said we will expunge it, we will remove it. But then you don't send a bill to remove it. You send a bill to amend it. Remove and amend are two different things. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a student of law. Everybody knows it's common. So why do you say I will expunge it? You say you expunge e-levy, you expunge it. You said I will expunge betting tax, you expunge it. But you say I will expunge Galamsey, you don't expunge it. And you say we should give you commendation for what? For what? You didn't do it. You said you would do it. You don't do it. So, I mean, no matter how you dress it, no matter what the semantics is, no matter how the political football jargon, so you didn't do it. My point is that if you get a
Nana, you're a law student. I'm yet to amendment. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, yeah. You've done LLB? No, not yet. Okay. Not yet. If there's a law, you can expunge clauses of the law through an amendment. Do you know that?
Yes.
You can expunge clauses, certain clauses of the law, of the whole law, through an amendment, which will never make the law the same.
Yes.
You understand?
So it's the effects.
It's the effects. But that's not what you promised. Listen.
Pharaoh, you hold on.
So
let's hear
so the man says,
I'll come to you.
I'm hearing him saying the same thing. Is it both of you are plotting what I'm
saying? Yeah. You said the trap and they're both falling into it.
On the program, maybe that's the type I expected journalists like, which aspect of the law will you expunge? Or are you expunging the whole law? You understand? So today, he's taking steps to expunge certain clauses of the law through an amendment. And that one, two people say, we don't understand. You understand? The critical issue in that law is that freedom that the executive have to give people licenses to mine in forest reserves. And as for water bodies, it's a no-no. Yes. And that is the critical issue the president has talked about, that this is what I'm going to take out. So let's see what will happen after the law has been amended and reviewed in parliament.
And so omoya campaign no omo magana for no feel say akufo de nempe say obeyi sa amra da free ho eto omo kama ya on say na de omo ba power no Vanda Paul just Vanda coach o say de sponge na che say remove no o say de amend ye be system ko fo omo ya scammers o NDC from day one near catch up so omo be scam Ghana for no on say asem bi omo kan bia no omo timi ye eno a omo ye no opposite o ye be ye free ho ye mo bia nya licenses ene gold board galamsey board ene etu atese omo tu galamsey abana hyemu kena say ye ntu galamsey abana hyemu kena say Ghana for ntu galamsey etine yate gold board ne galamsey board ama Ibrahim Mahama ene na kora sa mejamfi ene omo ne China for omo ton omo na ma China. And so I said today, Emra no omo ye no omo kasa Kufuado ene enyente no eye bone no on so omo sa amara omo say dey ye friend nsesemu ye nkasa ye be ye firi ho udi party we eche wanim ne be guase party we ye nim guase party a omo nka no kore Ghana for ni be adi nkomo ye ntie Ghana for nso adwene ye nto aso ha
Eeiii no me send ma sika ma obi nti obi anteme nti no nya mfaso de ma me betting tas mi ntwa bet mi ntwa bet mi ntwa bi kurada nti so yifi wanya mfaso de ma me wakura na mumu wode sa mumu no waye firi mumu na ye youth no bone se school for no SS boys na gas nyina bet no mutwa ni wa enkwala na se tire obakwampa woni afre no mamba pa nti akwala no wo ye gambling sa abre we ya baby andru a obedu obe bibi nti nka me de ni hu no class betting tax enkosoro na nka because me ka se parliament fo nyina ye NDC both from increase ye se na be yankola no ebe gya atwa and last minute omo de be propaganda de politics against them nti se amankola no youth no momu say twa ama youth no momu twa bet no too much ama mu twa and as me large bill anu de metua bi every week bi metua 70 cedis nti se nka large bill nka metua 50 and oba de metua 30 nka mebo na baso but metua first metua 40 na se metua 70 cement na say na 90 cedis or the campaign say Kufuado ama yentimi say cement 1.3
ye beba ehonom no ba o de beba honom ba mami hu offer 120 days social contract no so nim say na expire then I work afa
me dey no kwanya me say wa ya de wa titaso chese wa makroma ya ku senior o ye kura na wa nya hwe kura na nka wa tutu ne mam kura na ye ni je ho se ya enti me dey ma ho se o ya de enti onko so yesa
me bisa say won say nyema bi wo ho a olist waka say obeye nyama bebre mom de ba nyema bi wo ho a o sheda ka say obeye insa 120 days no then na wonim say waye
oh wati football omuti task na higher pa youth no de na higher because obeyiri ho akotwa bet kakra obenye di nza abayatia na ha adwen enti eno a wate wo ho no so eboaye
na ministers na wate so na o nominate your montem no so eno uni hwe kafa
o eno so ye ebema skano ama economy no so aye kama because skabe ko bi bottom pa na ye ble wo youth no ye ble de ene akaye what is menya kura on santi subium your family testing.
So this gentleman here also is reiterating the issue of the betting tax. He says in all the things John Dramani Mahama, President, His Excellency, said he was going to do in 120 days. What really was important for him was the betting tax, the abolishment of the betting tax, and that's what he's just elaborated. We'll go back to Michael. He was saying something over there. Let's hear you.
And I'm saying promise or promise, you know, he live in a betting tax, and I'm saying Mimi Nebi, and come back to like Birdie.
I want to say, aside 11 betting tax, Jamaica and Kofo ni more, but our minister Swan Sam, Senator, Senior,
committees ya watete no emuru ministers no committee no omko sit omunya allowance committee bia wati bia so omko sit omunya allowance nti emuru ministers no aburu also be 24-hour economy obey 3 shift say me driver ni a me pon me koba me fama me nuanu no so nto aso so what you say oba esi ya fan krofo adwuma mu ti san krofo no obeyi wo mu free adwuma mu no 24-hour economy no omdo omunya Ghana fo adwuma ben ana obebi afa san krofo ben na free odo be sa 24-hour economy kan no krama ye hu okro we mu
Mate wasio ba ye ka 120 day contract
ya she 120 days wo de abeyi krofo adi krofo ma me ne krofo papa wa abeyi wo mu adi so mu tena fe ma kom ne ye omoma mi wa yi mi ma me ne papa adi adwuma mu Afenyo obi na adom mi a nka metifie nka me krono na mebo enti bet na otom na krono no wo kire mo bo because me nya adwuma nya America se me kwa gambling onko asole mama onko asole ministers ni nyina onko asole
into who saying you were in support of the betting tax one
nya kase na youth ni nyai na youth ni say and now no baba kwa da fie no ofafo no twa bet
it's not per se or so be percentage saying
oh 20 there so
like betting tax no
50% kwanto so na obi ntwa kura no obi ntwa ana won stop on Ghana ha no ye hypocrite ukwa abrochire na odi bet na yante ukwa bisa papa watu kwan da abrochire ni ho ewo ho ba kro wem ye hypocrite ana o man bia ye nyeto no man ba na akoso Ghana ye gyeto kwa na lesson ye nyeto kra twa opa di machine akwa akohwe ball etimu a ye tuaka wo station hapa wo pito kro wem enti ade ba ball man ye sapa e ba ball man no wo de ba memepe de amu o man mitiri we ye bomb youth no for my say youth and upomu edodo anyimle ball ba 3 a kodankwa kolabadi alonte ba ho kohwe school fu esam ho omo ma me no papa mo ma musika so mo fanfuru ka o be bet ni to mo di twa bet eti no anante ana ogina kwan ho no wo pa che say obi mfa no kofie free sabi nipa na opa ne cha kwotena ne kam no
right eti we ye Ghana fo no bia NDC has come o ma apeja na ma me fa nko this story a teacher for Mahama baye was one for madwuma na no na Mahama etwam na a teacher for e bunku to dwe se e bosu ke na yesrew e gonja mafia yesrew fa yadwuma anoden hwe yenhwe new teachers ya ene wo mo sre Mahama so wo mu se Mahama betwam wo na hwe wo de hwe ade
I'm so piano, yeah, Shamayu. I'm magic.
Ahmete say Ubiako school or we training college na teacher training also obechradie na this is the end results anoden nye nyina so no ye ka ho bi yaso oden nyina ye ka ho bi na ye teacher so na Mahama is the hope.
Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope. Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope. Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope. Mahama is the hope. He gives you hope.
Na yatena sia mankrofo yaskame ye. Now, a teacher for no ashia education minister, your friend say Haruna Idrusu anoden. Omo chesenie, omo enie, omo boy shia no gidigidi pa. Yenhwe Haruna Idrusu shia omo yenhwe ade.
When you come and create this sin, I have to respond to it. Appointment letters were issued to persons numbering up to 39,000 when there was no financial clearance to do that to begin with. So that's problematic. So of the 39,000, probably government may be able to absorb 9, 11, 12,000, but certainly not 39,000. So whoever misled you, deceived you, is not Dormaahene or Haruna Idrisu administration, not at all. Somebody probably, I won't use the word con, that's too strong, but deceptively got a number of you unknowingly, without knowing, to yield to.
On say minister, there be I will try say or play nipa adwen. Government a continuous process. What bana nipa no will continue form will be a form no say finish their procedure. When se mu ogina work ka say obi na dada wonti on na nkofo ekura anti mo amkoto abomo so ma yade pa Haruna Idrusu sia sembe ni say aban na ko ne dada mo na nyame na maye. Unisa capacity na yede to government so dia senke so oba beto aso. Why is still complaining? Continue.
Some recruitment of a sort, which recruitment was not approved legitimately. So we are auditing to know that yes, you have the right qualification, you are entitled to the appointment, and 3, you are at post. Then out of you, we will pick that which we can absorb within budget. If that exercise is not complete, I have no story to tell you. You have to be patient until we finish the validation. Year and a half, I wasn't here. Okay.
Wow, now minister, what it was? I wasn't here. I wasn't. Now you wasn't there, and so what? You are here today. Solve our problem. You see how incompetent this education minister is. Was it? I wasn't here. And today, so person just no problem. Any problem? My, hey, emompa, wo my Benny. I wasn't here. And so what? And so.
their validation exercise. Year and a half, I wasn't here. I wasn't here. Okay, DJ will pour out some of the statistics. I was telling them about the 39,000. You remember?
Yes.
Speak to it. So DJ. So Director General will respond and come up.
So, education minister na problem about or free problem no yet or be benefit or be taxpayers ka be manadi. Education minister no say I wasn't here, so the more can maintain here and we Minister of Education. What a shame! What a shame! Just populist propagandists. The omuni mani o here was say Education Minister to introduce a bill to change or reverse university's name Akufo-Addo, named after Akufo-Addo. So I say populist and my populism there were interested where schools no ebiwa Akufo-Addo buy or obetutu dino or the barely because they have the numbers to go and reverse it. I say and you may win solve your problem no when we are interested in that. I quite say tit for tat. Tit for tat. Mami monyo man anado. Akufo-Addo mami monyo man kakra man anado. Na nkofo ekura Haruna Drusi nti boko de. Nti papa e boko. Enkoda gina was solve problem for modwuma. Eno de say I wasn't here but school bia ya to din de. O call parliament ni yanyi edin infri so kwa Akufo-Addo na ye. Mami mpenyo be man anado nyankwada mami monyo kakra man anado we. But Montesson anado say adudi ma monyo.
I'm from a wall. Obedient man and Chenny Megras. Obedient man and Chen Material to so. Obedient man and Chenny baby product. Obedient man and Chen Beja, you be too. That's what I mean. I see the new band that sing check. I'll show Madame send me to. He said, oh, I go up and away. Oh, me said, right. He said, habibe. Oh, me said, right. Yeah,
Na Islam amon friend anado mama nanado way. Un said that ubenyini nanado obenyini no ayetiatia. Nanado one said that. Yeah, one said do nanado na ukonya minister we obi Mr. Montesson nanado way. Adudi one way.
That's the thing easy. I'll see the deep and the singing share. I'll share the man, Madame Meeting. He said, cry. Oh, he said, cry. He said, cry. Oh, he said, cry.
Another one said, Yeah, nanado achiri ni. Akufo-Addo nti na chiri ni. Ya no mfoti Akufo-Addo na chiri pe ni. Chese ekofo na fa kwan bia se ade bia papa na ye bi ombese no. Chese omo mo se bibia nanado ye bi ombese no. Eno ntia. Ai. Mam be phone line. Watch your friends this year. 0242073114. Friends this year.
What's in my own? Asama guy. What
Hello. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Call me jina so me tell.
Net to say.
Bibia boko kra ma no brusi. Bema.
Nice one.
Ene djuma wa ye no. Me tie wa wonya djuma ene dapa to me die. Wa ya ade a. Me hu ni say wo ye Asantini ba mpa. Asantini de enyi mfie kan still ye wo ho. Let's so Asantini no. Winning. That's it. Winning and someone wakan. Wakan send be na answer na the first one me dey sha say ye. Also wakan bobia answer sem enano. And our boy the boys are all kase yes you onko kasentia katetie na katetie only free mampon na katetie free mimi fisita only so free mampon katetie si ye nyina ye setrefo so but winning I was idea no boy and one more body onu agina ho ka kire Mahama say wonu ofi Asantifo mu tie de okayo wo se mi fi Asantifo mu na Asantifo ade ba ko a wo de beti wo mu say wo sa obu wo mu obi ansa eno o ka kire Mahama say Mahama enu emu Asantifo so mo Asantifo mu timi control Asantifo wa moye no o body Nisrawa was I video was I know how no so boy no answer na wa second one na ye hu bobi answer no baby o free ni baby o na mo bi hu no say we kwame tua ye hia no ene ye one two and the what tram ye hu say ya sase a ye ton di ma simple no say no hwemu a the good territory now was yetimi ye bibi papa ono ni nyina occupy by people omo so nya de a omo pay asem you see ye no ye bo omo kosi dien the agene na do omo tima na do omo tim eni no eni na make us le wama enti dia wo kan you are right omo timo di tiri say omo nya sika no omo hold sika no omo mfa mo ibi omo kromfo and on this can see Asantini Asantini person one your person open na Asantini a problem and Asantifo was ska and then some what can there Mr. Asomwe men can chanto every day me patrol bar can no be 30 minutes and not 20 minutes never the aka because still so one yes ama ni amanfo ni ama ye ho so a yama and you may be in your body one Rebecca. So, obi ti say revelation na nyame dia ma wo. Nti the person who be a revelation is so sa. No do be abeka bi onka because ye enkofo ni bi ho no mo ho say Bible say enkofo bi ho this ye twi o mo kura fa dem ansa no matimi asakra. Ni ba na asakra no. Also sa twi ni fa dem. I say gold so no gold the fa dem a it did your can me 2,000 times make say Mahama hosa no be agene ba no so nyame sure what boduma pa ene de wa ko beyond ye was away and that is the right thing I pay that's why you know yeah me do wasi mama nya wa no be so baby yeah okay
yeah for the next call I had the reason so number no unima 0242073114
hello Adicheba
mama to say na na kuya man to say
yeah munyami adumo na onso to start everything me say me can answer na me refi untumi create a WhatsApp group for Ebi Ashantis in the diaspora I say nyina enjoy because sometimes I say action so bem kasa ne dance do na ye hu action a Ebi ye communicate with ourselves you be na which way to go. Maybe I'll see a cohun, baby say, I'll see a cohun, and I said, no, me read documentary be Kumasi, new NDC mayor now aban.
Okay.
Like, said the Kromaya fee, sorry, said the Kromaya fee part, I say, let me say, something region, it just say, I say, sorry, like not as dressing. Here and there, like me, who had to explain. Make us I said, be full of no. I said, be full of run at me, who be scout too. So run about, airport run about. and why what's like potholes. Sabi. So say I say sa asante donne sa generosity no. E time yen nyina yen so e ba be sua omo so ban bi. Yen so e ba be kire ye ma say also ono do asantini first. Some me krom be kwai. This year said then ye isaka e minim say behind this year sabi pepper for but still no sa asantefo bi wo mu bi. Na me hwe the whole list.
Say end this for catch say MPP Asante party omonto 7 na na ya na Asante ka say entafo na MP this man
because sabi
ye two lineage I say ye
sabi even MPP ba power no nothing region uhun sa Asante ni bi di wo
omo ka ni say di kata so omo ka Asante for straight ye kantafo na say ye
trending bia adakwa nam se me ka cho trending bia ba na ye mpepefo no ye na wo Asante and me na background no almost 2 feet me ba boy clothes or wa say no gina ho 17 years or 2 feet na I say omo disrespect ye na wo Asante ni an ho fa no 10 years and then sa trend na
mama what menga
me to unkan this year ba
o person hunu say the esremuti ahemfa na akokwe
na say kra mo ba you Kumasi no abama me ne madam fu bi ka me say na mo ofe na mo wada na mo ba Kumasi before na mo efe na say mo sa anya fe bi ma na say dey sa disrespect no o say Asante ahemfu ni bi ba out no mo be because trend I say the door manual I say all the time na you mo hu nya fe na mo ye nche na like me me cousins obia wo ye Asante for pure pa. So disrespect na the time I said ya jumatina mu afede mo trendy way you na mo disrespecting in the what's the meaning of this? Because this who show them the way mo go Asante region krana omo da so timi nya no san ye ne nyama na I say it's too painful. So I say it's time sa generosity no and sa maji no say ehu near castle near relocating to say their whole canal
mu ton mo be right mu disikachi do akanfo mu ton
I was relocating people to say their whole canal because to say a whole university not said their omaji ho nti one person be relocating then you pack your baggages and you back out because 16 regions no who obabi a ofi buy omo did that station no me hu nkole do mkuta headquarters no ni am o say mayor no bisa uche hen ufi hen when you baby otia o say mo man go back to baby ofi buy because mo ntimi in that street no so enye promotant at the end no ma say be ka say e krom ho ayefi yen siesie e krom uti ha na uti ensam ni bia ana upese osukra ensam ho ba na no ada na mo ya Ghana sa ada na mo ya Asante for sa boni be na obi ayamo body pen obi ayamo se say ensi aba be sua mu bi before me na me ho obi am so e Ghana ni so e den Ghana ni but he say dey ekono wo ka say wo ya tribalistic and so wo be say Ghana na yen hwe na omo so mfa bi mu animu enti atiafom some ho be no wo da ma me nya o na yen criticize you know na yen so nkasa e bia ya kasa ya app na ya WhatsApp na bia yeah, communicate ebe hu solution. Okay. Because I kasa nkwa at that class kasa umre mu ya na de no kra me ya. Na fe so fa mo ne to line so that there sometimes be obi say 5 euros 10 euros a day always na ya bia ya so contribute na so bia like I tell me also yeah action no na ya kasa dodo no na after they put nipa off. Right. Okay. Me tell ya. Yo.
Next caller. Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Yo, this is.
Yes, sir.
Yo. Me tell na. Oh, nyamya dumboko na mzwe.
Boko pa aja mentiwa.
Yo, udenge mse. Asante fo. Wonka wakuntu ya na mwana mososo. Esi mfoso na ne aimoye ebwabumwo aimoye edua amanjedua etwemu a momon ba bia san wo hwata muso he na okumu nti mumfa yes se obi kokase simfo ene be wala sanfo ne wo atentin fo ne nya nokre masa opa yemfa simfo nyina megina ho so mu nyina tenten ye pa yemfa asanfo nyina megina ho so mu tenten ye pa yemfa nkranfo nyina megina ho so mu tenten ye pa nti hwan ene wade che bi Ghana yemfa Eastern region fo nyina mra yemfa Western fo nyina mra eti obu susu no se ye ba na yimu a hwan ne wo hwan na hwan ne kofa ni man ba wo hwan aya munya sa ne mana mu kanka no he du obi na du obi a mo susu
a foolish talk they tese minim nya se obe kasa asem no because I person mo hwe no so akwa hezongu e hwe sire mu ahunzu
sa pepepe
I mean so what's the point
what you say it is a mo fa na mo do mo fa na wu bi a ahofe na te ko hin kontrofi ewu kontrofi a na ho ofe no etwam kontrofi wu kontrofi a na ho ofe no etwam se de tia na tie masa odije on say me de me kama sem say enne do no afotegale because ya so MPP ahwemienu ya so NDC ahwemienu na ye constitution na obi anfa den san kan ne de ema sa esgasia because mo betena Europe anyem kwan matena ha ebinom atena 50 years 40 years 30 years me hu amman omukwa wo musika papa bi die obi ho kire na yetimi bua no wo ti ba bi da yemo no ba bi da mo na duani kwampo di no me hu MPB a emfie na bia no ne pejeska bum se esgasia je emfie na ne pejaje jajefo munye board of directors munye ne peja wo mu eje me hu bi da
nwanwampo
mo matena Europe atene America no mache no se bi wo ho sa mo meka mayentie mo meka mayentie but obi ati abontia odihye na wo ka onyakwa be wurampe e benefit nti no kan hotum
NDC fo dwa wo munum asan ko mba ye constitution change ka esgracia ne first no ko munyimi enhwade
yes
Mahama ko hwisem odi
chi but obi antimi ebi onu akasa kura no oye campaign no wanga na no oba esgracia opitwam ene ka se ne je na woje no leadership by example onya ne de no eje
kasi asai
na so a wantimi enyai na sika eyinu wo man mu oponse omufa sika wo nyina no aya ekoka obi se ena se wi yi omusa ena omumokro no enye lokre message lokre bise enye lokre wonu ne mokro no se no temokro sika se no nkwa faaye ebi ni ayi Aduboahen die opa ye nchiri megina ho wo bo wo mu a ochiche sika ma wo mu sika nyo nkwa ne faaye wo
ana wachiche mu no se na ya de listen about bia dibi omu nyina disika ne bi
ebi na Aduboahen die no Collins Dauda 200 million on fancy dan na wansi no sika kai nya Collins Dauda ho nkwa ne ko ye wo Dormaahene Mahama ne odo ni se ewom MPP for na net yakunya so no woman data no me opposition no ebi dibi MPP for na opposition that time ebi dibi said the MPP ba power NDC for opposition bi adibi no sa pepe de tie it is scratch my back and scratch your back eno me Ghana no anytime say ya so both sides ni ahwe me nyi obi ani biom ode je me nyi obi ani biom because say oba ba kaba eti we ba wo de be dede kam sisi ya Aduboahen abebodin ama nuanko anya say odunko anya
half a million Ghana
aya 500,000 aya 5,135,000 odisi anya 500,000
ayo say mankani ye
eti betia wo kan nyina no wo kan betia me hu kwa fa so bam aya 5,135,000 Ghana cedis odisi sense we obi achra de aya dwuma akopensha abo akokora
Ghana sikana say minimum 5,135,000 whoa
thousand
hey
eti 135,000 da chire no eno ye titiska no 1,135 million in the Scano. It is Scano 135,000 a day. 31,350,000.
5 million.
85 million. 5 million. Look at it is some. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, and then don't mean Cabet trillion.
Now, Ubia Chadi, Ubia Yaduma, why a doctor, why a nurse, why co-pension, and then would mean the pension age. Scare the money now this year, Ubiska new and 200,000 Ghana cedis. Now, Ubi, Abefawi, it's better than a doctor. Any a lawyer for you now, and place a young boy, young politician.
Yeah.
And then Professor Jampo, every child the embassy. Say what did politician just 3 months. Sika what that was here. But the child dear free professor in Yano, which 20 when you wine. And then within 4 months in it, or says Cano. It's better no more council, Emma politician, Emma. It's a chrono and no more mine. Obian will be your money. What one? Yeah. As Cano dedicated 9,537,000. Ya tosu mi yunu eko sa international stability as a one ni 6,900,000 ansana ya ansana interior committee for no 960,000 election results ayimsu ye 8,300,000 8.3 million. And you chat any mama offers 5,135,000. It's also when you school why you are burning my bakokra. I will school the becca. We obviously small girl. Just get a transition and son and pet. Just 2 days transition and son and pepper with the 5 million Ghana cedis. Or not you. Or not you. Eka corruption. Asem. Se ku for do jini nya no wo fa se for yamra wo se sia ana mo chepo so ma akamamu esdemfo ntafo na mo di position mo mu o akamamu who bondog I am kan for kaza sebe mo fa sebe nto se muni tamo se muni tamo
kana Asantefo straight na wo de o kan tamo ya ne wo
se muni tamo yusu sebe ya akanfo mu tie me tamo yusu sebe ni fe tamo yusu sebe ni se adie bia obi enyeye onkoye na opese wudi ni gina ho se senka on na akoye sa de no na ka se sebe because onye nye sa no tie na mu wudi ni kokko gina ho se onu mo ne di ni gina ho se sa de no waye enye to sebe so mu ni fama to sebe ya ituka se semini a we semini ti sebe ni wo mu no ene de yin
semini ne bon ne de anti je no ka sebe an sa se ya too malleable, too lineage and too complacency.
And then what is that? Odisha tihoyi. Na wo ya santini, na wo nya sebe. Na mo mi beka semini di asem. Na me di wo kwakọ gina ho. Ama semini ni se. Sebe se nka odisha yi semini a.
You are switching.
Eno, na kwato sebe because wo di ko gina ba bi a, onyina ho. Ana onfiri.
That's right.
Enye to sebe. Nti sebe no, ntia ba bi efo no. Na mo so se mfo so do mo na mo mutima we mu da o mu di nsem hunu no o de here me de maso da bia me kan dono afoti gale amoyofo o mienu o mo beye empratwe mu da kete ba koso o mutim mu Ghana o mienu tim mu Ghana because sika ahwegu e wo Ghana no o de here sika ketwa Dubai etu gold edi fie sei na Dubai aye de ayem godui ya tubia oye ya tubi so yehe Ghana bravo na me suro pa eye yentima e de anyinyi o anyinyi ye hu timba edua ne da ho a yetwa nipa gire che wo hu no hu bi da yɛhoro forest a na nipa nwura mu a na wɔ mfitire pɛɛ ɛna ne nyinaa dane adan mahunu bi da but nkora na ɛba no ɔmu nhunu bi nanso so ɔmu nhunu yɛ no deɛ yɛn nsa ase no ɛyɛ sɛsi a na ɔde hyɛ nsuo because by 10 years Ghana bɛkra nsuo Ghana bɛkra aduane ɛnneɛma bia Ghana bɛkra nti saa bɛrɛ duru hɔ a na ɔbusa ho sɛ woyɛ ɔhene asase ɛhyɛ wo nsa wo dea wo na nam gya hɔ ama wo ɛna na ɛwowɔ wo ba ɔba ne bɛwo nyame nyansa ewiase sisi nyame kupɔn ɛwɔ 50 years 100 years wɔ yɛnimu a wo saa ɔhene busa ho sɛ wowu akyi wo nana no ma bɛba saa akunya no ho no wo de yɛgyi kurom wɔ kora mfiri hɔ saa akunya no a wofo yɛ de hyeɛ enti wo nana mo ebedi wadeɛ no wo nana no mo kyɛ maduane no bedi
okay
so yɛ ɔhene a di no medi twa toɔ no masɛm kan ne sɛ Burkina Faso bi him trying odo mihia no bi titia because so we so jani let's say what to let's say o pay crown so no obi the just 2 days age 5 million Ghana cedis here no start to kasa fa corruption wa na so jani let's go now guide side pa we ya na ya boa guide nay
ya moving can be that's why ya so Ghana politicians almost say what you ma Omemwa di yawo, but see MPP for nyina monkasem MPP leadership should come out eso mo ba bonten no mbe hu se sika we anya no kore omo ebi ni wom ho ano den yen contest say hello
this year by mamoni adwuma o nyangopo na dom bi wi aboko
na man kwa ya African apeja mama kasa
Mahama ne 120 days there. Obi ka ayet say Eeiii enkuruma nkwan bibi pepe bia every mum ayet ro kansa won't taste. Na say min sikala ma bisia maboy wantimi ama meye bi merenda accounts pepe bia mfa nkire Ghana fo ene enya ti bonkosofo edi nachi ena omo ye teze mo de minim say NDC party na la na wo the moment ya be kodwane no uye nyansani kura na unyansa ayire wo ni wunni nyansa biom you can't think far so ati ase odina we nyina entro no wo twakirem wono odo ba de won ga no kwareda wo ka asam nkokoro 100 de mienu pa ne ye no kwareda ya ka nyina ye ntro kani ni ya Joyce Bawa o ti opposition na no chokoro da ase konvo yire tanwa na no de wo ba ya yesogu na no what is wo kasa krono koso no what is wo kasa Omo fanyansa kwan na omo bo oman ne kro no menu kasa yi me se akanfo a ewo NDC party mu mo se yaye mu fanfu positions ni ba bia sika wo no ye the notness ni votarians na akwa toto ano eni ba bia adwuma bodamfo wo na eno be sacrifice a wunya ahwe no e wo ne asesa akanfo mienu ni miensa bi agu obi wo kra wa spending ni sika o party no so ba yema ni position bia. And it serves as a lesson, a big lesson to you all. Most sorry, I am against NDC party no. A camp party. One I catch the ever since ya CPP, Kwame Nkrumah, and this ideology ne ba ya. You or the saying a basano. All is buying on so bad to us. Mahama on so bad to us. And Grovo when be papa be on the Magana fool. Remember my agenda and say, oh, good account for Juma. All the tax invasion and the big good account for Juma. What do you want to do? Port na ya can you win to me? Because woman was so going in our votarians, woman in our notness, and their ultimate aim is to collapse the Akan tribe. Into we are can near me part of our wagon. For wagon, Grovo when you be papa biara. So far, we are can now come as a man near Tatao, near the Pelco Aya. So what you say? No, quite determined to me a cofaso. No, be I will become 1 year criminal and now qualify. Who the two and echo ebuni do all because of say they have an aim of say omo person omo egu chema to mini businesses because this is not the first time omo yena it is not something new into we akania mesra warafa hoden na ba bia wo wone de say ya wagin say NDC wo bibi papa bia ya do bayin kutu djuma faso biere ni so ya wi ya wo nkonza nanka en say Ashanti region MC you need this is all nyinara and no be can answer so o nyina your notness eba ne say e di ne si so what you say wo ba Western region a sara na awra wo sem wo mu ni say notness ne votarians o produce he akan one yenya gold yenya timber diamond and everything and they acquire properties work not the region the voter region na o mu to kwanso o ma tweja tum e na o ma hye no wo na wo ya kan ya yetu gold fi wasase so no wo kwan kra wo nam so nye obi se ne bo a wo Western region say kwan papa me so na mo nam e kwan papa me kwa mo asese mpa kwan papa me so na mo nam so on say na sanete ni nyina no say e be fam agudi a bia dia ko develop baby na mo de mo gusu di wo machi esa nya magi se mo tinte so kwa atro mo hu say mo na mo produce mo so na mo nya hwe enfam film e na mo di wo machi media bi so mo bebre mo ba sesa mo sesa so a mo amoda atie kwantu abrabo e no master ate ne na ko na ba o de say de be dia no no o de say de make an say oh WhatsApp platform aya no adem why wadawo that's Matthew
Ernest will say hello.
Oh, hello. This is that's so agile so.
Yeah.
One of us say a friend Garba. Eja Asanteman. Garba eja Asanteman say munya muni twase. Garba.
Kasa ikayen kana bonten. Say enipa nam so oye manfrani no wonni Asante aka amamre ntino. Abetena
ewurade yakopon
etimi di oba say ka kire say wo radio so
ka kire no
MC na motete ho
wey MC e wa Asanteman wey MC e wa Asante Kingdom akonko akentwa ho na Mahama no wo set trap bi na dia ma MPP for say Asante for MPP sorry tia na president na during campaign o mbeka say won se bawumia oye pepe ni so de o de mchano o mo pese o mo ye bia bet we ye mfa ntwe e mfa mfa ben we mfa mfa bia pepe ni bia o Asanteman no o se ye bomo de locate o se me ofio mi fie mi ma pepe ni ntram da ni nti bi self akanfo amo akanmamu pepe ni tu fie tunu gozen pervo se so ni msemo akanzongo enzongo be krum igana enzongo biano ukwa honye to wi honye to red ona krono ona wudisem sei atutu fo makra no ona ne first no omuna ni honye moti zongo bia henima o central plan ni ma boni o na ga da sisi no na mo ba se kubasi airport ja na mo ye mpanu gwase sanko fu we ne medi e so Asanteman ne run say na me den run say na me mo mo ta Asante hu asia ni em say om ba dwi ayi de ye hwe be say em say om ya kronfo om ya widifo say muni trust adaya wo to ganze ne na ono kalinte ne dina no abaso emu atidi da na tem say na ese asase na Ghana for na yemfanye akanfo esenfo ya oman pusi kusase mosi sisala dabomba omu na robo nwa no a ne makan hu abom be yenya ye asase no we no ni yetiti emu ni yeko ni yeko na bro ni Asante ko na infante ni bro na we se me say we se me say ye ke na be kan hu abom ejina brane no na NDC fo Asante fo because I can for NDC omuye me mobo paniye de yamom ni paniye bia da if you said the Mahama ye no o peso break your backbone but happy na do ye na runs be ye bi do runs time no nyere we not natural ekwesi say na me person me hu dia menka Ihudi am ke ye jam o ye de am pro Ghana na wa release o di ba Asante release no is Ghana ni be no beti akosrem aka be no beti akosrem operating head of department crowd. You won't pay if the hospital, even a government work, the Alcona Acania, ya do you look physical. When I make catch all. Me met the Borgatanga a national service. Now, girl do one day for a nice guy, no, and for me, they killed him when I make catch all. Because when non papa a doctor or down you could ya in the school na friend doctor or pay national service. Oh, the own idea yen akanfo no the baby a won pe. What I say when mama na year toilet na e ma fundi am na ye enne omo na be dey so Asanteman na Asante Kings no omo te say other tribes make ye otumfo o ni bi ntimi nfa ne pe ya dia I just will do for us nti bi ara na me pese ye be blame ya ahemfo no me ana me pese me blame wo ahemfo no because you are responsible king or directly because we vote region I think I could be so I am play but yen to be yes oh nti bi sramo samo kasa amuzu for here asango ahemfo no me sramo nebo political figure or tisa Mahama konforo and now again it one a Bawa at what a papa and wakasa that's 5 million short for 78 million demand or to several blockers na blockers no I can for on the sorry abia mo djuma mo yemu se mo ye 15,000 15,000 but be dem na ni na enfanya yen na mo MPP for mo ndi mo na mo sorry Islam MPP for mo ni mo na mo sorry say ye se ba champion de bebo we de bebo ye Islam ye npo bia be de bia o party ni obi o de ntutu be bia mo ye npo no ni me ni na ho ye fa so ba obi o ye wa be bia ye hira ni ka de sikram ma bo mo bo ba o because the people for ye ni me pufu no me na me support no but the people for you no you hear the people ni be dey so you hear dem you hear the people ni dey so be dey so MPP so you do this the people from to my yeah number you don't see them you hear a community in your community they will never up number S na me catch because they say the people for you no on be free ni because we be drive Ghana the phone said no be drive who need chance how the phone said we get any chance Ghana was them there one dem channel na popo no so no me dey dakino no na me just so win because background there you move am out there yeah yeah dey ejimi ni ama pepe ni di so na boni di o ma black ni di so odi dem tell us ejamo di ama fa na ne ya right mate yemo bi so nka ne mo mi dey say to am for name say or this year really show a big platform Islam we need sponsor really show we need sponsor because in India the whole reason or this year no when am catch people can see we people dem you kura kan o Ghana aka ntiase beba ntibu mi sponsor yenya ni really show entupon otufo ni yenya ni that's bebre yemfa the next caller amen right yemfa nana ba timi atom hello yeah, at the same.
Dom number Johnson. Who pronounce them now? Cano now, my American, you know. My American, you know. Okay. Can you know? That is your okay. Yo, on this ever at your phone, this about Every 2 weeks, I'm here for about Dormaahene audio BPA. Or see, I can't for me and person not down on us here. We live here. Me, I was sure. So, Dormaahene. Okay, and so no, you are him for big beer. What money Dormaahene and this working with this massive. They said a bit is the Dormaahene. Nana wagina ticket one. And this is that. And what way and this agenda commercial in our account. And so here commercial can see you Brahman or Brahman a kunyake see your watches. What tongue and Yamanan Kasama a walk South Kuru. Oh, said it. Empty. Mira jadi amkana ilitiano odisheba yana mtimi traffic bino hwa yana nanomo duwa bia reshani di yamfanko omoso because omama yensesi pom omode omama asantense twitwiri pom na nanomo ntimi nkasa akonya na omotete so diebe nti Asanteman bambo ntina na nanom tamo chia na yede mutuna konya no so but odisheba omdo fra banya na bibia fa wo mu biemu wo odisheba enti die koso yeah ene na nanom nyankro mu nsia dio ene bebre yo go mu nsia die ko social media nim bibia enti me koso nyina na nanom tenye dia ye kada bia so mu nti o wo mote but emfa wo mu so o tede kero ene wo mote wona tani ma we nyina koso bota he futimi ka mu bo my press conference see adie bia koso o mu fi so o ni nyi ku bia no my press conference o tate na nke ye binya voter region wo hini timbe gina ku fa do ni ka tente se school na ku fa do ameya o metutu school ni free ho ni ajade wo hini mu nya gina ho ya mfono SHS gente na doso obi ese e na matna ho me ye santie ni mu twitwiri fom na nanu mu ntimi nkasa enkura yi koso so ayi ni titafo bia oni sheba enye yi ntimi de du da bia na nanu na ya feli Asanteman idi hu ya obibri ye ntimi na nanu mu nkasa bibri saba na nanu mo mne so mo bi du da bi ye yan nkasa na ya be so le tiamo enye nkwasafo no mu tia fiti o mu so le tiamo no yan kasa ne dude bia yan be so le tiamo ba empali ese betima basa na nanu mo mre so nye ma di o ho a mo nya de be mo nkata na nipa bi di asante nim twitwiri fom asante na enim ode ne ho no enne nkrofo bia yo madwene se o mo di asante nim twitwiri fom because of politics inti our politicians we know and they mo nka nyina ene nkrofo bi free ho is extreme near that begi mo nsa tini mu nsu a mukuro mate ho mo two na galamsey for him se kasa na nanu bebre di dem no na galamsey for the be na nanu mu fi anajo ina mka kire wo o mu to kasa ma wo mu no ma ye di be kata na to nim se galamsey ko so nukuro na pie wo wo nukuro ba wo nim se galamsey ko so nukuro waya presa nsuo na da ho ase ana na ntikuro mo nim se nsuo na se no wano na no munni ne ma me nkofo bi na no wo mo samane no it first na no no se bi mane no no she na netie odi she ba obo ya we na nanu munnim obo fi se akonya no so tena no obetena o so onye sika de dia yo ho ni se obo nye sika no kra so a ko he Ibrahim fi a wo na wo mo titim uduru wa wo befu enye kuro no no de ba ho bai na ba beye no ne na ne mega pade etu ebusuani kra na kokase de na nya kra na we ebusuani enso na na ne nkofo aso na chiawo obobo pa mi abo ka na ekoso atantin konya bebremu ntino ko ebusuan na nkata na omutie konya no so no emu ache be nan obia na obia nka to tiatie na naka nka bi wo na onya be tana so a ompete onu na busia fo no kra no wo na wo mfa o mo ntina na no mo homre so se ta na mo pa Asanteman mo nkoso na mo so ye de be ho mo se sa na mo pa na mo be dia de ni de mo di kukukuku be sanye meye se mo be tena ko nya ni su bia na mo pem so bre o bia to bia gina ba bia no trade torture na ba be to Asanteman man ya cha me nye de nim twitiri fom mo so na mo no ho abo ne takra da man ye fefe na takra boni de afonyam kwatre kwa na nanom de mo opem so de mo twa no hia te be ya Asanteman bebanyam and because of munti na ye katetia na wopem so ya sembia no betima babo ntia beka but more ni ntia mu ya hemfo amoye na ne kata maforo dia na moye odi sheba na no mo homre so na no mo so pia odi sheba fadu na idrushi osi sa dia na mo aye no aban bi na aba be scam teachers no you see the first friend say this one how to free you more what we am for what the body ni o pa tinu mu very very wicked Abraham wo nim say enya falanja ai tenant capture budget finance minister ba budget making kai say teacher for aye for mu no ye ni nyina hu sika capture mo ba no na abro nye ko bu sha say sika na finance minister pia say teacher for ni nipa na police for aye for mu no ye fa ntwa mu ka yi ano say sika na we ye ne ababu go e no mo beche abro nye no so ya say sika no e da matama ma ofozu kwa chene ye na ye kan say sami da fi aho wo mo didi nsamfo no e da ye chiche bi ma media fo no e tianso so na wo do ba office no o se ba bi scam e wo mo abreso na nya ayi na kala na financial na finance minister e tie sika no budget capture e do he minister mu yo na ho ditwetne ni panankasa no te yobi na best am no ba wo ni Dormaahene ne wa no wo na wo mu ni mo hwe shame ndc we are very wicked peoples Bawa mentally very very arrogant woman those when you sika fun di omunipa ka my Bawa mentally do Dormaahene ni ebe ene oni cabinet minister ejipepo what now 50 million na 50 million no after 50 million not to 1 billion every month tama me no to sa no akufo de busie ni ben ndi kra no akufo de mina kra no na finance minister kra no and maybe wo mo de ko parliament ai burgaje antiwo ekotwa ntrogu nu so mi ade no hofu kasa buka ni hu se sa ono kra to no pe kra wonyi bi God watching da fo na wonka baba minister ho pe kra wanyi bi da akufo de busie ni be na wa apart from na Asanteman be atu so no adwuma no ye na akufo de nsem o de be ba out nyina ne ebo na ba so nyina sa Asanteman be atu na twero into ono ntwani obahia no akufo de nia na nka anyimia bia na o jipe wo akufo do mamoni eno ba ye sa Bawa mentally wumia ani wukunu ani hwan wo ne ba ge bi kra wo kra no wo ndi adwuma no ye what is abo mo hu krofo batende no ta ma mi wo munipa yes start Ghana sika en ye de be na ye de mamo etu wo munipa o ko kana tama wo se nam do be kokko so tiate Dormaahene 120 days dia no ye Dormaahene na be say access 2 million na wo de all fund for free education no Mahama na kai as we net 3 billion estima dia koto pan so obechama school for nkola 3 billion 2 billion class na unyo as we buy you wo be 3 billion so no wa bogana
fasi yone fasi
me so ta school ni akora na what's your mammy ya mobrowa into 20 minutes top pad the man pano into Dormaahene o disika o stand Ghana sika koto pad ya makra no sa kra na wa ka che don ko kan chira de mammy say registration fee 5 million and wo je mo fee 8 million e di wo no sani pano size na sani po ndie ne nya wo pad na nkata wo se mammy ne ehie 20 minutes top man ba ta pad kra na na uko gato ade wo kra no e TV and so wo de wo mo check e ba ko bia ye na 250 to ko no aho wo boga na fo e ti say Dormaahene ne ndc fo ne de me da so bi se ba
na mo bin ka bia da wa se pa Yamo bisu kakra.
Hello, what is it?
Mama na boko.
Yes, I don't know Bible. What is it? Nyame onshira wo pa nyame nshira wo de adwuma pa wo ye.
Nice one.
Nyame nshira wo pa onshira wo. What is it ba? Asem a o kan ye no me di bi beto so. Ye na nan mo o mo sorry. Because Kumase ye here ye deserve say Kumase ye better. Because the ye alaba akwati ala ne gaga me na nan edansi akwati ala entafo ye twa ho mu nyina hye hwe de omo aye ho ehia se Kumase ye tu wo mu nyina firi ho na wo mo ye do mo kogu baabi efi se ye ntimi nkonkotena wo mo esoro ho wo mo sere ne so ho no ye ntimi nkotena ho yakotena ho ya asase kura ni ye ntimi enkoto bi wo ho ukoto kura no ombeje wo ma de ukosi dan wo ho a woda ho na adwene abehye wo ne wasefo nyina entine ewo se we die asem we ya aba no ewo se ye na nanom wo mutumi de wo mo na esifom na ye pia wo mo nyina kogu baabi na ehonum no ye develop ehonum na ehonum no eye nice hwe kotoka wo firi kotoka ba hwe airport residential hwe se de wo city na wo pinso fie ni na ntafwe egu hanum na wo ma ye honum se tantan enya fe wo mu huni be do be wudo mbetne bia wo mu ni wo mu huni eni nkukobbo na o mabobbo wo ni wo se adwiri ni nyina tugu na ehon mo ye kama na ye de ma wo bi se de na wo kan na onipa no ye de ma estate agency fo yi bi no mu develop hon mo na ehon mo nye nice adai eno ma beje ye kuro ma boso na ma je yansa asi nyina na afi wo sori nso sha no mo se de yatem eno nso so ni hwe na me ba na me san aba school for nkwala you dey say training teachers training for ya wo mo pacha wi mo pacha wo mo nya nhuni wo mo ne nurse for wo mo le gina ho mo say yaje alawa ne nso so ye nto wo mo
posterity
ewiase yase wo to bo ebo woro a esan ba wo so yaje ene abegum enso ye nto enne ena musu no wo be so fie nan se fie nan di dru na se MPP fa ansan ya ma mo be san yesu bi mo be san yesu me de eya me de pa se wo mu gina ho no mo nya adwuma nya wo musu me fie fo de bi ka ho wo musu me so me ma ne wo musu because o to aba pa enka wo nkogina kwan ho empa chew Pia Mahama enema waye. Sha list ya wode da tusu. Asantini babay ene wosre mu honom. Asantini babay eno na wo se yesue nyansa. Asantefo no a wo mo NDC mu no. E wo se we etimi bia wo ngani se party ni kura ye dwane no. Ye dwane ne kwa yenka ho kura yempepefo ene angunafo party akani bia ni wa woka ho enti no e wo se asante akanfo minka asantefo akanfo no muom no wo mo ma yalaten was shine your eyes wo mo shine wo mo eyes na wo mo firi mu no mo kope party papa edwene nenya party we de ye angunafo ni pepe for party e wo se wo mo bie wo mani pa na no wase wa meka se obe say galam say was wa meka say obe tu galam ase e dey asem na Mahama wo kan ale Mahama no o kan asem a ya na ni we fi ana say obe gina ho no na say wo me speech na ya no read e sem o kan ye ni ye we fi you we say Kufado one ye de one call for a state debe Adenti na wo de wo ba ye bosume na ani untumi ntu garanse na se ene efie enkofo fie baby enkofo fie ho mo mutu garanse efie ni fie ni na wo mutu amena excavators ho esi ho na wo mutu amena e wo ho ma ye tu galamsey wo eno so de e de asem no mo ka fa ho enya galamsey ni ntina obeti gold board enya ni ntra wono kwase bi gina baabi didi asante fatem say ye ni twasiri wo pepe ni a wo so adwini go wapampam ye nema wo sowa wo bedi di atemene enya wo mo a wo mo se na atu na ama wo mo gire enne wo manya bed enwa egina so na wo mo di asante fatem enya wo na ye bibi ye asante fo no ye nya yemfeni yen if you say yen na yamma wo mo baabi atena say wo mo yamma wo mo baabi atena wo mo ye pinidu enne ya santifo egu ho enne pepefo na edi yeso ede na ba enti a wo say ba ne sa de na kote e ba yira homem say yen yete ho mo na baabi fo bedi yeso ye de ye ho na baabi fo na bedi yeso e wo say ye sorry ya ekoso na yanhwe ye a impepe for no de yesi kan bedwa nanka enti kakra meka no nyame hira
yes
but
okay yamfa next hello
yeah na mentia telefone ya corona doctor yeah onya osi ade ebesi owiase bia no ya na opportunity bi omu ade ebesi owiase bia even so obi tokra gives us opportunity I may restructure ya ho I may take advantage of certain things and you are there Mahama you know a big opportunity for the account people.
That's right.
Mummy share the opportunity a woman because you big enough reason obvious reason to unite and to strike back and no be to me nyina baby and can tell say tribalistic obi ani obetimi obi anadwo ofie bia ni obetimi gyina bia ka say ye tribalistic no yeah or chana dwen ba ye be putunu say adwen a o chana e fun yeah I don't to me stop obi a you see it's been a long time coming almost decide na die ya che o ma ho so pe o e mo ye tribalistic na ama akanfo na edin na ye pen yi enti na ye no o mo fa ho hwe na wo kan bibi so almost kapa almost kapa me say my adwuma bi wo Ghana se me ko ba bi o mote atechani mu na me ko akodi me sika honom akoma me company a be shock you and so oma ya mo tantan she batakaria ya mo sa because you see and only the ideology a NDC as a party no mo de show mase enti no omuntimi blossom like a flower wiabo apie no omuntimi de bia no omo wase sa etu bo hwe Ghana companies akese employ young men and women nyina no e yakanfo esno musika e hye ho omu komu a me say omu komu a omu pack omu car ebi pack okumase obabi no ma fa car de ko omu ya mo wretched no mo de ko because enye mama kashe omu nkrofo na adwemu ni sa entu hwe zongo we dey zongo ben na Ghana always had the effort even Accra no cry capital Accra na zongo kese Accra no wono kanda area kwa me said there my ho prime areas na zongo wono kro na nyi beto omo no se ko mu hu nyansa se kro ye nyi abeto ye tie se se ye tebea sa na tie because the ideology a omo dia ma omo etiaka. That's why I make catch them in young people for ne ayifo no muti omunya kan for say and this is for no mo hwe okọ efa ne say ha twe honom efa achimotachi ho nyina sase nyina ko hwe omom oni sense ase no and this is for nko a omo chama mo eso akani ba ko pe ko to bi pe de do be je wo krom ha no won de do mo be je wo krom ha no enya de kato a hwe de okuja to adiye ye fa ne say kwa unia okoto hotel ye fe se MP ni man o kwa yi
Brian Champon so mo sore no
Brian Champon ko hwe
omo sore no so gidigidi no
omo sore no so na omo sore no so say akanfo no ni kofo no ni wefo no ese you protecting no na yesu e jan o ara na kwato ye enso komu a kwa me kuma hotels na dade oto nyina kwasi a ho ne nkrofo ne ayifuo nyina ana afa nyina
akanfo we bi pa de no bi
it is there
de no nyasika no na wa no nyasika
de no nyasika
na wan Japa book them kwasi akika.
Ewefa se kwawuni akani asantini fantini kura onye sika hwe se de omo tra mo ntabam okofa ni nuaba no wabie bia ma no wo yesi na wa settle wo no wa settle we enti na ne yesi ofa kwa kan mamu a ofa no ye settle ye ho ya settle akola bi ofi na obeko school obeye dwuma ye boa no fitting shop kwa no obeye kra ye boa no
asam ne say Brian Champion business se hwe ne hotels wasi wo he to ye so se hwe nipa obefa o madwuma o sa hotels ni mu
Pepe for the bishem. Pepe for the bishem. Hey, what now?
Pepe for the bishem. Yɛmfa no sɛ wawie sika no owie ayɛ yɛte hwɛ business ne ɛfa deɛ ɔno so ɛyɛ srɛmu ni ɔyɛ ndisi ne wawie sika de agu bag mu ɛde atutu fo de ahyɛ hɔ wɔn mu yɛ ne ɛsɛ yɛ tete no sika o ma wia ɔmo sika ne yɛ de wo srɛm tamale bɔle gas andema ɔmo sika ne yɛ de wɔ
ɔmo nyɛ me nua because philosophy na yɛ de ama ɔmo no Omonye na otan kwa na de so makoma mu otan kwa na hwe is about tap omo de ombe ya no ombe ye nwa kan for na we need to last them UTV friend say kwame hwan ye beba ni so o ya santini yetime de asante betena ho abia wo UTV e betena ho de asante fo atam saa na wo fe say wo no wo ye friend say despite no wo akan for na do so na ye to wo niam o akanfo ne to nwom na wo so mu ana ne wa baya yi ne ye de akanfo betena ho akanfo business ye de abi betena ho nom eso power mo ye wo mo na otena ho din say you don't care because you care about your business asantere mba de no tutuntuma kukuku na mu di akire o yasa
I bread to say yebebo obi achi omu nyina
yebebo obi achi because it's a time
oh kwame no menye so say station what the jam father Dixon into almost so the young politics.
Dabi say ona ya wodia
ba ni din na say ni din
na say what to to dia mo bi so fa ko hayo no di kumni pa nti wo betena say wo de ma no wo to di mo bi so fa ko hayo na so di tu na se kan no on fa ko do no odi kumni pa wan kasa wo fia wo betena say na mo twa masante ayi otikoko so ka so oba de a na ma ye kasa kese ma tutuntuma na mo di nachi eno nche odo ni setama ye di na tem no wo be so de agina. You put yourself at risk. You say, "Oh, don't know." And that time I know about no ben bibi na odi otutuntuma di na chi no. Dabi. Yeah. Kasa.
Say na kwa say wo omo ne asante ebodwa tena se didi. Enna ye be asante bi omo mfa ho nti. Nkwasi afo tena mu defend asante nya akọ.
Na ye defend. Ye defend. Dabi ye tena se. Dabi ye tena se bi ko srem ko hwe. Kosrem ko hwe obi ko ka bibi kakra bi ema MPP also they sack the guy no call paper new they sack the guy ni omo pamo no every station honom na wo be station tena honom na ye didi asante fo atam ye de se omo hey siao tata matra tata one breweries ene siao o matches na one for e de na ye de ya wo mo omo wi omo de ba so omo wi a omo de ba so so ye te asante na wo timi nipa be 20 na akanfo wo mu kra 10% kro mu nu asu ye ko kro mu a ba ko kra ni ho a onye sa kro mu ni ne etena ho na ye hwe dabi onya oni nyame enya dwuma
yemfa last call I was
hello
sure
odisha
sure
yeah onya na say
boko pass us on here
that's in Juma over my oh really I know some okay na make bed then 4 days every before as for your pantini as okay same thing and I walk and as all share and fantipoa and California for your master singing matra o majo master singing akoka so a langa the whole nyina sabi entafo ne enkrafo fantini bia o se me langada o so mo asasini ye o mo dia no fantini bia o se wayi na nim so e langada na entina na say ntoko e course mo mu kun soja ni nyina ankosi ayi no asasi bi o taswa friend million city enya asas kotwa it is said the payment plan say make calculate make 3 day junction e basa market
Sasine Supa, Martina Caswa, bear 15 years. The second one cram one Caswa for bear 15 years. He say, Tinum Caswa pa. The boss, if you crowd a fancy, could be depot, a cement depot Caswa first, you know. Now me a driver, we used to care, you know. And far and punch a memo on near in the people near idiot. Minimum pa. This house, I'm sure I bet you was crack. Now in Tafuya, say we don't want to have a chunk of Masina, almost had the Langas, Semne, Eeiii Galam system, na Baba real. And then Abuasu say, Bruno. Baby, a papa, now we are in for 4 years, you know. Or my tongue, but papa, you know, and the Yama is Zongo for. And I can't was to bring a crab in so. The blue 10 year Zongo for no, 80 minutes, Asanteman no park and I will know. It drew Sunday and no power. I want to make as a park on no so possible. A black park and so that Asanteman or and that's Asanteman. So much to 2 years. And my 10 beer, it's me and to call. Until a hard time I say, a Saturday a day and I see for Mountain Tamansan and Quan for ye and Pantipoid baby. Is it a free man dancing? Could you know I am Pantipoid Eddie? Oh yeah, Timupa almost saw no from Jamestown, NEC. Oh, so no, and that Caswa by you win, you know, Ningo for an income for no. I know my own, I know my own, I say, or more, but who still dying crying? What's it dying every plan now? Walk, who says it's to any more private catchers to say, yes, Tanzania, and West, you know. I say, and a number of move, my son, don't for Let's start in a chino on the JJJ. No, so much as normal in Chiliba for no. So, I was so far, I never read it at a time. That's a papa will consume me and no strolling in a zungu for one or their mom. And a baby can clear be a walk through that gun on Kwana. As I know, I almost over talk over my talk assassinate. Messa, you can almost master like. In Jubaya, who said, also didn't you know? Next, or Monkwan, I said, or Montomo, or Monkwan, and Tomo says, and to be able to be Ediafra. Oh, to be already a crime in here.
Yes, that's it. You, yeah, that's a pa.
And that's the
last caller. Hello.
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 Boko.
Yeah, Boko.
Okay, for Kakrasos and I am pong.
Okay. My parents say, Sir, Asanteman a year can own. Or Barbie, me, Trebi. None of me try my yamo.
Okay, Casa, and then them.
And the size or Barbie or work a sour. What they show ban. What you can know this war. But and then you can and no can also woman shall dress you that dear or nasi our nasi it's poor papa and I'm saying me child no one under buy it since I know but we're him in my patcha I know this war. And no one reason part no reason. My man can't tell. Nasa sister no say yes and the 4 ya won't tono. One no pa o bien hama no can no can pa.
And the man can once more to the wife.
That is me come Namunam say me day.
And I will bet you
I am better Magdalene. Ah, man, me check it out. No, poor papa. Shall what is you? One more do communicate can.
2 rows never make it right today.
But another can say another meeting.
And then went to your own.
Amen.
I said, you get your president.
I will radin go for big. A skin president. A selling cat or president or Yali Papa.
Yate, over to Unka, why?
I think I'm saying, whether my Obu can or ban, you can cancel.
But if we tell you, one is our Macassa, oh, I don't know, you why?
Let's go, okay, read you. What if I said 1 now? Why am I? Oh, yes, Anthony, I tell my banner to.
Yeah, you can answer class watching and why into the
okay. I think I'm a Macato. Never don't try us.
I'm so more. I say, so I can be actually an alpha.
I do want to win a man, young girl, no woman, no Casai. No patano, this one. I'm not in the new this can out the town. And the Macano can kind. Pablo and oh, Tressa, the dog, Tressa. What about them?
Okay, so what fire on what can I be actually?
My fire, Papa. You, that's it. Yeah, make us. But that's a try what, yeah, then what fire.
Aye, wait, I don't say one, we have more fire and I was my phone and chat to why.
Chasa.
Maybe I have what they have. Why? Mefa, why?
You, thank you, sir.
You, Millie.
Bye.
Some proud African. To cry me. To cry me. I see a phone or the Emfa. If you are me, Emfa me no has on so. Now, also try so baby. Proud African. As I'm not teacher. Hey, as a woman. You for 1 or 2 years, or me try some more when you're almost on Kavi. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, Anthony Asar from Pom Boko there.
Hey, Mummy, yes, yes, Auntie. Yamisha, Minia, and run a bit 37 of page. Bamitio debia since we shall Asante for Mummy said, that's a very Nana. The boat, Mamma, maybe from my share.
Okay.
Minia, Ubo Juma, shower. Do the make us a bit dream, you know, because of our manage.
That's right.
Nah, and for Masori, Sia and idiot. Hey, Mata. You're money, you. Somebody Sia, oh, cream. Me, my poor Sabi, and yes, Antonio. My own catacrama. And so a chain or done in the chimam. The cacram for a chama went ya. Bimodi, but you know, Ghana. And she that program way dear, Massa, me feel it too much. Nana, Yamisha, what? Yeah, me too much. Yeah. Catch an answer, see me, man. I would have. Bye bye. Bye.
Boko this year, Papa. What do you think? Me tell you what your phone na. No. The back on say me sister dey we Mahama wayen. Be say if you dey na o sumye. O sumye o be say ye to say the ye kasa say no be kasa ha ye na ye tribal. Ye na ye tribal. So o sad dey no. And na Mahama why sad because what dem obi anim kwa ye dey ye nipa dodo a ye tie ye wo ayi so a ye tie wu ye dey ye nipa bi wo me ka wo me constituency minim asantefo a won school e wo honom a mo betimi adi saa degree no na so watimi san ho de akwakoma ayi pepeni a aden no omukrom onfa ye nso asantefo no bi enfa na akanfo bi enfa konkosi wonom
omo listen about reading e wo no say obetimi a omo nkrofo nko ande go so no
Missy Mahama Kosha way with TikTok massage away baby now my say Adia Mahama a very dangerous person. Now one pack can force him. Now on the honest and singing and then nipa be brain about what I say if crab is yen blame me and penny for no nanam nibi. Yem blame me omo because I was say no mama asa wa ye nketwa na ya be ye wo front line because enkofu ntokwa no mo ne ye ku ntokwa no omo ne ye ku omo mpe ya asem tetem bia no omo pe problem nti I was say nananom nom so say ye wa ni mu na omo ya yetimi bia ya no kan it means omo te because they say na nkasa na app ne so no say obi ka asem especially we picture wade no na ya body say Asanteman nananom eye de ya nananom omo hwe omo so den algorithm de bakwa koma wo mama so hu wo phone e wo phone so enti wo so mo e na ye kasa na no mo so e do mo na tia fom na Afenyo se mo do mo na tia fom a opemso na ye mpeso be kasa because of dignity and respect e o ma na ye mpeso obi ade na ni be hwetwi fom na ono so no wa ha wo bo so kan be accent wo so be say wo be na leader anywo enka wo leader ni wo ma enka and fish up him so then no too kusas ni mamprusifu asemimu and to kwanu ensa adwo e ye de om panyimfo na be ka che om nkoku no om so ko because of baby connection e wo ma om ne free banting enti ne bibia na wo say ye ka say no na kan nananom so do om na atia fom ne ye hu de e ko because badia Mahama ye no sa MC dear we say I am one pa and time be ya wo cassette to one year will be colonial gangsters ya sante for no wom na wo de wo mo ya adwuma no omo use o ma fe na omo be so omo nkasa o mutiri hu no omo na di problem ni nyina eba enti no de she ba wo de koso a na ya mfa so ni mbodawure da ya one day bo mo nyina omo to bete because ade ekoso Mahama wa fa ne ho adwen wo ye ho pe o se nso fa ye ho adwen se de ye ka ne pepepe papa bi ye se unim esem akọ zongo omo ba no abeje asase na boso ye nka wo kọ ka se esusu no mu de ye nyematia ye se wo se ye ma ye nkoso an ye nka na time bia unity ne mmrem na mse bedrum na bi no omo akasa no obi ampam omo ne beko sino enso medas nyakopon enhira no wadwuma wo ye koso a ye nso ye ka wachi
yema with the last call and with the madam Antimobi and Frey. Yeah, mama, I mean, 1 minute. Hello, mama, minute to say.
What is your ba? Good evening.
Sure. So, where?
Nyame adom na mo so e.
Boko wa ha say, mama for kakra so na fe.
E da si nyame ntira wo pa adwuma pa wo ye se de bia. O ma yatin sempana Ghana de areho na Asantefo de se de amani ayehu de nanso efi de fe na me de ayi se sa anwum we kura me tia in fact na me bukura afu as yenim ko Asantefo yenim ko se de be no me tikura na me bu ofu che se en tetefo no anu omunim ko no nye ne nye ni ne se de Asantefo pa ye di pa no a ye di esika dwana nka no se nyemo ene mai di woman di o landing any tiwa no convey love ene friend is saying my boy you also wa me ya na ni din otani Dormaahene queen so senye wo mu anachese wo mu efati ni mu a anka ye de anka asante register na no kura wo mu ko first May kura hwe nipa dodo ekọ ye na nka nkola ya ade se nka na ese nka Asantefo gihwi agitwi na nka wo mu ye dai wo mu di akire no nka wo mu se so yeni abidu omu ye no yeni nyehu sika so de Mahama de ene na mu behu se boni woni team pa ni team odene wono Asantefo ba kokora wono Asantefo hwe woni ninui se ska na no abasa yeso omu adibie ya na so omu cheye eya no kura because kwa yase aye keke nkobonsa 2 billion woba ayi ajimpan na ye so 5,000 Dutchmans euros womunye scan kwa womutimi fam won kola no school for no en womudi edi nsem hu say skaya wo ma chase kan betimi a be facts bear 10 am nkola yi boys ni girls ye nya adwuma ye anso hwe scan wo di nsem hu ena say so me pese me busa ade ba ko fi wo say de Dormaahene ye na wabobɔ ntafo nko agi wa Ashanti region ntinhimfo no wo mutimi nya hu bibia
voter region ka samre na ahimfo na pia wonte kura so munye interested omo I mean yana na no de minim de say ajamu na moye mpanifo mu na mo ne ahimfo no bebre di nko ya mo bo so mo man why
because asem we de wo dri wa me ma me ka so wo dri na eja abehwe chese minti the whole thing na se ena nsasi amuka ho asemi ensasi wo moto ni nyina mantafo yi e wa Ashanti region wo ko ayi baby ti se fe ayi se akro we sipa kro wo kro finfi kumasi finfi wo himani di abro mimi se mi kase ese wo di abro wo toni ma ntafo nko a nti wo kokro mu a ekwa kra ni wo nti ntafo na sisi dan basa enti kwa ni wo eno ani kwa tenten na da edam fifi na no ano no ekwa ni kroni otoni sa sini mantafo nko antu kosipa ntafo nko na mudi abro saye mudi abro me fata sibi na pepeni na eka wosi ye di mu be konwuram asomo ka kire me no wasi adi mu be konwuram ye piamo konwuram sa na o ka kire me enam see you sa na o ka kire me pepeni me say last 3 years we call Ghana o say ye di mu be konwuram ye be piamo konwuram wati wow eja men kwa na misika ni ntina misuro se eja because ema no denden dina wo di me afa ba bi nti eja men ntimi ankasa so wati wasi na se kro die ya je awie se de kro die won tafo sa na o ka kire mi wati me de maninya na wo kan ti no se na se me ensem ne ye mabufu kra mi ntimi ankasa bye bye
man kra na se sifo mo de kro die
yansa kransi from dada ache kura o yansa si from ache baby be kasa ai o si o kasa kura na me wura ho o si de ya ne ya ne enchiri ma no o kasa mi so o nua be ma anasa me ba o kasa me ya ampa enchiri ma ne de emre bi tamwa ayi yakobo ayi baby etu gold ya bu ase wo mu sori ya go nipa be 8 asebe 10 tu no wo mu no mu force ewure mu a ekobubu asoja fo kokum wo mu kasa Asante ni mekasa no tumfo ekasa wo kan asem bi e ma me ye me depa wo sin na mu force a mu obi betini aba mu kro mu sirem ho abetu gold ana abetu bibi abaye bibi wo sana otumfo kan ye buasi wa ye ntafo nko a neguo ena wo mutu godri ena infiti wo obi anka hwi ena wo mu sensasi na da chinchirima mo de munya brosa ni obi be fumu bye
asemo anisa asem kase baba Frankenzo so yamfa course nsia yamfa nsia as a me no be by mun be odema and try keep you ne baswa yen try here the bronze one. Hello
Abu Chapani
champion aboko dey bro coming
ya me adaw maboko na mo ho ye
boko apa we dey I wanna chat to for you
o kaso dey chat to digwa me ma me how bio ene de na ka me pe kire ayen go
we
na ade ba fa na me kase me twanitia eto de bi ohun se unu obi kunna se unya kwan so betima bo no je se wa hye da ma ho kwan ho unu se o kozongo na person ne boys ne kwa wo hwe boy na tun se ni pojina yi wetima bo no ma ho de bi braka ba bo so di kan wo de hye no ka abochi na bu kachi kwe ade afo na omne enkrafo mo sa tactics no be bo enya sisi a se ni pe ya yam no me to me do ma ba Ashanti region assemblyman for more every municipality ano Asantefo MP Asantefo assembly people no dos because ebia offer bi say bia me ofori kumu me we ya ebia eja any ebia e friends ofori kumu no bia benya MC assemblyman for bia omonye Asantefo na so omonye akanfo e pato so what is asem asi it is here say people we ya ba say ye kwantele so ba ni nyina ya do sa ye ha say for ye nyina sabe ye Asantefo sase adengi na ko yobi wonya santini no na ba say bia o me DC e we so ya to atia no opani enya no an omo ko omo de foforo ba
afutu ya Afenyo mako omo nyina on to atia omo so omo mpa omo
yes mimi ko mo say no o say da no stadium ka say enkulabi na no mo hadu ya club ni kai say am no ka say ya confirm no yi de fini di ni kwasi ya na me hwe na yi na confirmation ya ye ko mo ni oyandisi ni ya de na si ho because sabi say mbere za oba krum ho na 99% no and a dozen. It's 1% no and represent 99% no. Ye common sense. And then maybe your position now sometimes you know what you say be a one young microphone. Mahama just say be or you. Why not just within 4 years? Makuntu did them work. Some of them are responsible for any other action. But yeah, the what you say, and you then better ba. Ebi 100 years, 50 years. Ebi na party near Bayamubu. Bibi awa ye biya ebe sign aba it media me say me say na ye nkan na ye me ho nche na mmumu no ye nya no mo dis assembly ho no e o mo responsibility
said na say assembly member bia o was Asanteman o mo na say o mo to oba ni ti a reject wo
radio station say wo kuma say no
enemies o mo na ye mo kwa me tu period
radio station say wo kuma say wo kwa kuma say wo boys o mo jina so my compromise so bi to say akwai oti enhira wo ya to da no we no ho MPP to da no we ho NDC kwasi jantro wo say wan ne ko fo no mo ko say sankofo ne nkofo ne tie wo so obi ya na say oh say ne ya nya 2 cities kwam to dwane dia first pa yekom na kante sa e ba ne sen common sense obuko mo listen ne ba ye no ye hu nipa bi ye nim na na ye kom de ba yo say ah de ne mo na tie me ne kwam ne service e wo yi boga e na boko so ko boko a stores bebre kuma so boys bebre ho na ko bi mo stores mo tie o mo ye o madwuma o ye so say kase EDC na say What's what boys ni be NDC ni wo ha ye be you no so na ADC NC e na ya ha de so on say that in Crawford de ne ba na ma e ma ne sori obutisi aboto me kase enu anu no boso obukro no wajo obukro no nyina fa afa de ma fa la pass ni ma fa wo nyina en Crawford na kase community ni mususu no so no ono so nti nyu nwa krom ni ba ko pe yen nyan krani ba kwa sabe ono so kwa sa na yeso ya wo de nate enu nti me fi se sa de we ni kwasi yesu se ne ni Mahama kwa eno ni ani ni yi o se yesu enyansa eni pa no de na bande ko to ne so ba ya mpa no o do po ko fa gold kura me be ji gold ni nyina edi ye kodu da mo e beto bana sentia no enye mfie be se mensa na nyina ne eguso ne da so to aba no ko so long as won yakọ ne fi se won free community ni mu enye ho na ne ntiri wo no ne ho adwo ba na wo fa ye ho adwo etimedie mate na ne ma sere transmit ko no ni program ni nyina hu se o yan sori nya ze nya ma ye dika to abom so mo ko disu assembly wo no omo no enipa na ye yi ne de na ba no se Malik Jabu Abubakar Hassan Osama whatever no intimi ne ko exist e wo ye ho so de chire ha ye krum so ha de ye krum me ko di krum me dey respect no e be ma no e to so be krum on fa respect no e ma me mama ba bi atena afi o sa ba bedim so and the back so be sin nyina so intimi stress assembly members no so those southern parts no eastern region Ashanti region central western no ye yi san popo e de mo betra mo so no ye de ba no atotia no because mo na mo do so community na oyo mo ho ni nyina no sa and for community nyina e bi assembly member ko be na efiri wo beba exam assembly members 20 and e beto abana obenya wan musu benya e friends 19 until say omode the right person beba no ye guso ye nyina ye to nti wonua mesra wa wanya kasamu ni si wani mu de mic ni si wani mu de mumbom ma assembly member na se o monte so assembly member no o mo na se so mo tensempa no say enipa no ye de na ba no wo mfi ukruma entoma no saa na ye no because Ghana tribes na twa ho asia nyina no on saa de na to bia na mentiase wo krom de ya yilete wo nko krom fo edu obi krom kwande ase ompene na hade nya netia wo ne ho netia wo pese wo ba bia ne wo su ko krom ye ba ha say yimbro mo fi wo no mo kasa akadia go back to where you came from o mo kan kire da wo ka kire de dia sa na wo krom na wo no wo si ya wo dim nyansa de bu mayanka wo fi krom betena mi krom so wo nim nyansa edi ye mo amane ko nanim a ka wo fi wo kuro mimi kuro na bebe bo amana ye na wo kuro mu na e na de etwa to no ye sa Mahama nua no ne nordness na na mo ka bia but o musika wia ne nema me to bia on obi je ye papa ya papa Ifanse Ibrahim menim so di people philanthropist o ya de asantefo obi bi o mo tabu o msi nika bia wo bodama wo bo free so wetin akọ akani bi ayi ase na akọ bọ ne so $200,000 tieni yo $200,000 obra wo kro mo fo na omo fi wo kro mo no omo aba enkran e da bridge ase na wo bia wo so che say ene ye ne mo ye pa wo ye da na ne ye pe because asantini wo $200,000 a on fan konko bonso a obepe bi e de aye dormitory bi ama ni nyame bi ko maseba no obi a bi ne bi da asade fo mkonkran do na kwoto mabushon fofie empathy mo konkran do na kwoto mabushon fofie eastern region fui o mkoto mabushon fofie but also mo hono ne south no mu wa it is eska be na wo de wo tugu kwa na ye mo abase wo ya de no na wo nkofo akora bi be 9 years bo se na chance so no ne ye de ne magire no what does it say about you who akola no it doesn't matter usika wanya the be asema me kan say a decorated monkey is still a monkey Papa Mahama Mr. Wa Minia Papa Ibrahim tikana wanya no nyakopon da ma wanya no wonsam no unuanom no mo wankan ho no mo bre no a nkofo repo mo na do mo da men tontomo yi wo mo no dollars sabi ko sidis na fa ye domiti zere ba wo miaye no no muso ne ba bi na no muso me nipa na ye ntimi ntran ye krom na ye krom no ya sanche ye hu nipa no ya sanda no mo nkoa me de si
Papa me ya da say okay say yeah eti yana na say na eti ya no obi adini na ya fa course ni si ase Edabusiafo nyina ase obi afre bia no yeda wase hide the reason show ya ba ya kan adwene wi a cheche waso akere wadwen ya mo nhye ma foforo so a ewa chichi ne benche ye no wonom so nte de ye kan ase na mo send bi ma wo mo so ho ye kan nhye no ani egusu no no an na mo no ani yetu kakra nti ye besere se ya mo nhye wo ho mo Facebook no mesere mo a mo like na mo nhye na mo follow ye why Facebook why YouTube so sa no drop comments why kakra ye beba kete wesi kakra kokuku ne bakaba ma kuru an ye ma ye frem odehye ba me de asem bi na eja mo why me do bi ase hide the reason so proud African was here that bronze mass no free dan ase yenu aba Doris of baby obia no ye chia ye da so ase why MLA TV or say I on films what churches I was say you will be back and found one was say forget it. Yes, menene ya was say be a tribal and proud my fellow Akans. Munyin tum sad you be can intie I on films in a church was say you have or say if you hate being an Akan, if you hate being an Akan, kindly change your surname and move to a non-Akan land. To be an Akan is a blessing. We have been elected to lead, not to follow. Thank you. You are on her films in the world. What's a monia strong? And one proud African were down. Aristo, and me does say. Marvin, be jealous of Yaboka. I am on chair corner bus, mammy. Baby, will be a channel. You're from Odisha bar. Tiasim with Fris or Santine Crobia, Santimura, the king of the golden kingdom. Yura, Pia, Tia say.
Asante semu hia wo ka so ye santini ana onye eboni bia ebi ye bi adan na modie mo ferzem be ye mo asante semu hia wo ka so ye santini ana onye eboni bia ebi ye bi adan na modie mo ferzem be ye ebi ye de obi ntien adan ye de wo koya na afa adan na wo adwuma na onua wo ya santini wo ye ampase enwuma mu krata wo fataso onya nanso wo mpese ode ma no esa so ndo ya santini ntia nkase ko broni kase won qualify afama na so nim se de titie no abena ni wo tipo wo ho adan na mpese ode ma na ye ni ani twetwe na akoko yani ani twetwe na akoko yani ani ni dom yen kuma ye ho ebi mo kuma ye ho yɛne yɛ mmiri yɛ koma yɛ ho yɛne dodoɔ sakate yɛn koma yɛ ho ɛdeɛ na ɛbɛba sɛ ne yɛ mu bɛkyekyɛ nipa bɛfam ti mo ɛnɛ yi sɛ yɛake yɛn ho apɔm ne yɛsi yɛdwina Asanteman ho deɛ mo yɛnku yɛn ho yɛnyɛ ma no yɛ yie gye sɛ yɛboa yɛn ho ne yɛyɛ ma no yɛ yie a bibia ni hɔ ɛbɛtumi ateteɛ mu bibia ni hɔ ɛbɛtumi ama sɛ paa sɛ ampa sɛ wopɛ biribi ne yɛntumi ho mo asante sɛ mu hia